we take over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
That's the devil doing that, man. 'Cause I had already done it. Oh, okay. Nice.
All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call Layim La. Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. All right, we are the brothers of Great Millstone, the Washington, D.C. branch. All right, we come out here every single week to prophesy and condemn this wicked place. Its true name is Babylon the Great, but among society, America. Okay, and we also come to edify our people and to warn them. And also to tell you that you're not so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, or Seminole Indians. Those are bywords given to you by your oppressor. Okay? And you know, a lot of stuff is going on in Esau's so-called New Year, which the New Year is springtime. You know, all these things that have occurred and have happened. And you know, we basically inform you about all these things. Grab Joel chapter 2, verse 1. Isaiah 58, verse 1. So, you know, we're going to flow in the spirit, man. You know, we're going to prophesy. Go ahead.
Joel 2, verse 1. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
And that's what we're doing. We're blowing the trumpet, okay? Informing the people, warning you of what's going to be brought forth, okay? For those who will hear or forbear. Okay, either way, we, you know, give you the whole robe. Okay, now our hands are cleansed of all the blood, man. Okay, because everybody has been warned. Read it from the top chart.
Joel 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
Okay, but you know, Jake is very comfortable in this society. Jake wants to chase that bag, as they say. Jake wants to establish some type of foundation here in this abominable place, man. Everything about America is perverse, man. Okay? And you know, we're not going to lie. You know, just because you don't like the delivery, oh well. You don't like how we teach, oh well. The Lord's highly pissed and offended at you Jakes, man. Okay, so you're not going to get that same treatment as you go to the 501c3 church, man. Okay, is there more on that, Sean?
Yep. It says, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Yeah, man, because it's going to be nothing but judgment. Okay, those that not seeking Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, changing their ways, repenting, okay, disconnecting from this society spiritually and mentally. Okay, you know, the Lord has something for you, man. And again, it's not going to be sweet. You know, He going to do something nasty to a lot of you Jakes, man. All right? A lot of affliction, man. A lot of grievousness is going to be placed upon you Israelites, man. Because a lot of you Israelites are proud as hell, man. More on that show, go ahead.
Next verse is good. Verse 2, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness.
See, and you wacky tacky slave plantation Christians, you know that's going to be what's brought upon you, man, and you Jakes, man. A day of darkness and gloominess, man. Okay, and we're going to have what, a merry heart. We're going to be happy when these things are brought forth, man. Okay, go to Isaiah 58, verse 1.
Yeah.
8, verse 50.
Isaiah 58 and 1, cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and
Read that
show.
from the top again, Sean.
Isaiah 58 and 1, cry aloud, spare not.
So we're going to cry out loud, spare it not, because we're complaining about all the abominations, the filth, okay, the corruption, again, the perverseness that's being done in the midst thereof, man. It's contrary to our spirits, man. Okay, because this place is wicked, man. There's nothing righteous about Babylon the Great, aka America, besides these words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai being spoken and brought forth, man. That's it, man. That's it. Period, man. Everything else is of Esau's delight, man. Okay, this man is anti-life, man. Continue on that, Sean.
Yeah. It says, lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgression.
So hold on, we don't have to get a goddamn permit to have a speaker to speak to the people. No, we lift up our voices like a trumpet, man. And again, we're not going to spare your feelings. The Lord don't give a damn about your feelings, man. You don't care about transgressing and going against, you know, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai amongst your lifestyle, man. Your lifestyle is corrupted, man. The way you conduct yourself is abominable in the eyes of the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, you can't do what you want. Continue.
Yep. It says, lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgression and the house of Jacob their sin.
Okay, and that's part of our task, man, to lift up our voices like a trumpet and tell you your transgressions, man, to tell you where you're going off. So you can correct the error of your ways, man. But again, our people, they love wickedness, man. It's a pleasure to them. They get an adrenaline rush off of being wicked, man. Okay?
They get a dopamine dose.
Yeah, a dopamine dose, man. You know? It's Micah 3:7.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, man, you know, so, and that's what we do, man. You know, you have a lot of people that come up and say, well, you can't judge us. Only God can judge us. There's a book in the Bible named Judges. The Lord set up his men to be judges. The Lord set up his men to speak his words, man. Okay? At one point before we came into the truth, we were getting judged, man, about how we was going off.
Yeah,
but we still stumble, man. We still fall, but we get back up. We recognize what we have done. We repent and we move forward, man. We learn from the error of our ways, man.
Like I say real quick, people to this day, people still think judging somebody is just you just pointing the finger at them. When the real judgment is a decision on somebody.
That's right.
You know, the real judgment is if you commit this act, this is your punishment. That's a judgment. We're telling you, look, if this is what you're doing, this is the penalty for it. You probably shouldn't keep doing it. And then what do they say? Fuck you, man. You can't judge me. And it's like, all right, we didn't judge you. We just reproving you.
That's right.
You know?
Well, yeah, it's good, you know, because a judgment, it has to come from a guideline.
That's right.
You know, there has to be something in place for you to look at in order to judge somebody off of.
That's right.
Yeah,
And that's what, of course, we have these scriptures for. So that's all we're saying, like the bro guys is going into. We're looking at these scriptures and we're saying, all right, God said do this, he said don't do that. Okay, so if you're doing something he said not to do, I can judge you according to his word.
That's right.
He said don't do this, all right, you're being disobedient. So that's proper judgment.
That's right.
Nothing is wrong with that. Now in these days, the Lord is correcting us, right? The hopeful elect. And that happens through chastisement. We get judged so that we're not condemned with the world, like it talks about in 1 Corinthians. But our judgment comes through chastisement, through the different trials and tribulations that we're going through, because it's all for the purpose of just building up our faith in these end days. But the world is not getting chastised. They're not getting really hardcore judged now. They're not learning to build up faith and fear of the Lord like we are. So their judgment is going to happen in Jacob's trouble and when those nuclear missiles hit.
That's right.
Oh yeah, the pre.
I got a quick two of them. 2 Timothy 3:16, all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of the Most High may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. Yeah, that's what the scriptures is here for, man. All right, that's why the scriptures say, you know, he that despises the word shall be destroyed, because that's the issue, man. You know, we're telling Israel, look, the scriptures was given to us so that we can know right from wrong, so that we can learn to do the right thing. But what do? They say, you can't judge me. And it's like, okay, if that's what you want God to judge you, then that's what you're going to get. You know? But what do the scriptures say? It's a fearful thing for that to happen.
That's right. Because the Lord has his hand stretched out right now to y'all to tell y'all what y'all doing wrong and how to correct your ways, man.
Right.
Okay, so we listen and we don't judge. It's a carnal mindset, man.
Oh, I hate that fucking
You know,
trend, man.
and the beloved elder Manat Zakbar made that video, man. When you had a lot of these damn, you know, what you said, these promiscuous women.
There's many bitches doing that shit.
Yeah, we listen and we don't judge.
Yeah.
You had one of these whores, because that's what they is. Plain whores
really
and
bitches,
sluts,
yeah.
man. Okay, self-willed harlots, man. You had one of these whores say that she literally had 8 abortions in the beginning of this year. It's only been a month.
Oh, good.
8 abortions.
Is that even possible?
8.
Ain't no way that's possible.
Well, maybe within the past 6 months, but still though, man, that's still too much though, man.
That's
a big difference.
Big
difference, bro.
I don't think a
One
woman can get pregnant that many
I think
times,
one said
man.
she had 2 abortions in the past month.
Man, you know that.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
crazy, man. Hell.
So, you know, and then you have other women talking about, you know, the so-called black man don't protect the woman. We need to protect the children from y'all, man.
No, for real though.
You know, like, come on, man. We listen and we don't judge, or we listen and we do judge, man. Okay?
Hey, you got Northern Kingdom. It's funny because the first time I heard that trend was amongst the Northern Kingdom. They said it in Spanish and everything, and they said the same shit. They was like, "Yeah, I was messing with my boyfriend and his cousin and his friend."
That's
And
wicked,
it's like,
man.
God damn, you dirty asshole.
That's
Yes.
wicked, man.
It's just a play on words. That's all it is.
Speak
He
of the
saw
devil.
turn things upside down. Even he took language, turned
Oh,
language
man.
upside down. And the The reason why I say that is because Esau made the word judge
check
to be
that phone.
something with a negative connotation.
Yep.
Being judge is not a bad thing. You should want to be judged. As a matter of fact, I'll see if I can find it, but it talks about being, see, Ecclesiastes, I'll get it. But it talks about being judged righteously.
Yep.
You know, we do want the Lord to actually judge us, but we want him to judge us for the good things that we've done.
That's right.
Judge us for our faith that we have, for our fear that we have, for the good works that we've done out here on the highways and byways, showing
Sure.
brotherly love.
That's right.
That's still judgment, but you're being judged in favor. You know, but the world looks at the word as judge and they're like, that's a negative word, like the word evil. They're like, it's a negative connotation. Well, if evil happens in the city, the Lord does it.
right.
So is that a bad thing? No, the Lord is making judgment happen in the earth, and whoever got judged, they deserved it. That's what they did. All these goddamn plane crashes and shit like that. That's why you can't get bugged out when you hear it. You got to understand, all right, that's the Lord correcting people.
Sure.
That's judgment happening on the earth. Now, you can call it evil, but evil don't mean it's unrighteous. Evil can be righteous. That's some righteous evil. That the
back
Lord
you
is
up.
about to do in Jacob's trouble.
Get the
That's what's about to happen. Wait,
Yeah, I got one to back the Shar up. Yeah, well, King David would agree with you. This is Psalms 26 and 1. Judge me, O Lord, for I have walked in mine integrity.
Yeah.
I have trusted also in the Lord. Therefore shall I not slide.
what verse was that?
Psalms 26 and 1.
Can you read it again?
Judge me, O Lord, for I have walked in mine integrity.
Yeah.
I have trusted also in the Lord. Therefore I shall not slide. Examine me, O Lord, and prove me. Try my reins and my heart.
Yeah, try my reins and my heart, meaning your deep, most inner thoughts, because he knows it. And that's why you got to pray to the Lord also to correct your thoughts and make sure you have an upright mind and spirit, right? And that's one thing you can do too. As soon as you get those evil, weird, bad thoughts, you correct yourself out loud. Correct yourself out loud so that you know, all right, these ain't no spirits fucking with me. I'm taking control. I'm in control. And you go back to the Lord, look, judge me for the good that I've done. Just like King David asked. He said, examine me, right? But an unrighteous individual is not going to have that mindset. If you know you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing in this truth, what the Lord calls you to do, you're not going to be asking the Lord to judge you. Why would you be saying that? You taking winters off just because it's cold outside? You don't want to go outside because your woman cooked you a nice hearty breakfast and you got tired right after it, so now you're not coming out? You're not going to be asking the Lord to judge you righteously by your good works, because you know you're doing wrong, like the apostle said. You know, get your free.
Then, Salaki, what the Shah is saying is all scriptural, man. Everything that we say is of the Bible, man. And also what he said prior to that, he was talking about Ezekiel chapter 18, where if we follow after righteousness, our wickedness that we have done in the world won't be mentioned. But if we go back to righteousness, back to wickedness, our righteousness won't be mentioned no more. So we want to keep on seeking and walking uprightly to please Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, so our wickedness will never be mentioned. And we'll receive that incorruptible crown and those incorruptible bodies and have that first position of the first resurrection to be in the chariot and to get that crown. Okay? Read that, beloved?
Yeah, this is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 53.
To also believe what, so to add what the Shah just said and also what Shah Amun Abad just read. You got it.
Let not the sinner say that he hath not sinned, for the Most High shall burn coals of fire upon his head, which saith before the Lord and his glory, I have not sinned. Behold,
And so, Laki, you have a lot of jakes right now in the truth that say they don't sin right now. Which they try to carnally say they keep the law to a T. You cannot keep the law to a T, man. You can't. You breaking the law every single second of the day, man. That's why we have a grace period. And that's why we get mercy through Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, man. Okay, and a lot of you jakes don't understand the importance of that grace period. There's a lot of you jakes that are going around doing a lot of folly, a lot of stupid shit. I'm gonna be plain and blunt with it, man. You know, you just wasting away this grace period right now and really showing the Lord that he should be judging you, man. You got it?
yeah, they're using it for chip. Let me keep
They're
reading.
showing the Lord. They should be. That's what's going on. Dumbasses.
2nd Esdras 16 and 54. Behold, the Lord knoweth all the works of men, their imaginations, their thoughts, and their hearts.
Now, do you hear that? Now, this is exactly what the Shah was talking about. Read it again from the top, Shah.
2nd Esdras 16 and 54. Behold, the Lord knoweth all the works of men, their imaginations, their thoughts, and their hearts.
Their imagination, their thoughts, and their hearts, which goes into your mind. So the Lord knows what you're thinking. Just like when Yahweh knew their thoughts when he walked the earth. And he basically spoke it out loud, man. So the Lord knows our thoughts. He put the thoughts actually in you. Let's read that Job 33 real quick. You know, we're going to prove everything through scripture, man. That's what we do. Prove all things. Okay, by the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you got it, Shark.
One more following precept.
Come on.
Just to link it up. Jeremiah 17:10. I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings. Shalom.
Okay, and that's judgment, man. And you know, the judgment that we want is going to be those rewards, man.
That's right.
Because our labor of love is not done in vain. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to stay focused, man. You know, read it again from the top, Shark.
Yeah, second Ezra. Jeremiah 17:10.
We're going to jump back to second Ezra too.
Con. I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings.
You said you want it?
Yep. As the partridge sitteth on eggs and hatcheth them not, so he that getteth riches, and not by right, shall leave them in the midst of his days, and at his end shall be a fool.
Keep on going.
A glorious high throne from the beginning is the place of our sanctuary. O Lord, the hope of Israel, all that forsake thee shall be ashamed, and they that depart from me shall be written in the earth, because they have forsaken the Lord, the fountain of living waters.
Oh, you want to jump up? I'm sorry, Salaki. Go back to second Ezra 16. Second Ezra 16. Salaki.
Con, no, all good. Hey, it's a spirit. Hey, man, no, that's very true too. You know, everybody. That's the thing, because you got Israelites right now, right? You know, they're being wicked, but they think they're doing the right thing. And a lot of them are actually storing up treasures right now on earth, man. But what's the end of them? The end is for you to have stored that for somebody righteous and for you to perish. You know? For you to return to the dust. Okay? We know these other, you see it, man. These carnal preparers, you got Israelite preppers. You have camps that teach that type of carnality. What's going to happen to a lot of them if they're not of the elect? They're going to get put to death, man. All those things that they stored up was for nothing, okay? Because what? Within you, because what do we read? It said, I, the Lord, search the reins, right? That's going into the intent, all right? That's the thoughts behind the thoughts. If your intent is to be wicked, your judgment is death, man. Okay?
And again, you know, the Lord gives us our instructions every day, man. And let's go ahead and prove that point, Job 33, real quick.
Job 33, verse 15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction.
So he opens the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. So there's no such thing as free will. Okay, you're literally walking the course that the Lord put you upon. Okay, you're not walking your own destiny. You're not creating your own destiny. You're not doing your own pleasure, your own will. You're doing what the Lord has put in you, what the Lord has programmed you to do. Read it again, Sharp.
Job 33, verse 15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction.
Continue on, Sharp.
Verse 17, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man.
So that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide what?
And hide pride from man.
Okay, so that lets you know that the Lord does not like a proud person, man. Okay? And how was earth and ashes going to be proud, as it's stated in Sirach chapter 10, man? Okay, so the Lord's withdrawing you from your purpose and actually programming you for his purpose. You know, same thing with the so-called self-proclaimed white man, the Edomite. He's doing the Lord's purpose, man. Okay? Okay, he's doing the Lord's purpose, point blank period, man. All right? So let's jump back to that second Ezra 16 real quick.
Yeah. Second Ezra 16, and I'll start at 54. Behold, the Lord knoweth all the works of men, their imaginations, their thoughts, and their hearts, which spake, but the word, let the earth be made, and it was made. Let the heaven be made, and it was created. In his word were the stars made, and he knoweth the number of them. He searcheth the deep and the treasures thereof. He hath measured the sea and what it containeth. He hath shut the sea in the midst of the waters, and with his word hath he hanged the earth upon the waters. He spreadeth out the heavens like a vault upon the waters hath he founded it. In the desert hath he made springs of water and pools upon the tops of the mountains, that the floods might pour down from the high rocks to water the earth.
Yeah, there goes your creation theory. Ain't no goddamn Big Bang.
Nope.
All of a sudden, particles collided, atoms split.
Fuck out of
Now
here.
you have horses and rats. No.
And you have Edomites too, brother.
Right, all of a sudden. No. The
All these
Lord, the
different
heavens of,
animals,
the power of the heavens and the earth created all these things. And that's what it's coming back to. That knowledge is entering back into the world right now. That's why you see us out here. We're ushering in our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai. That's why it says in that day he's going to stand alone. I mean, there's not going to be no other gods. Ain't nobody going to be saying no other weird names. The entire earth. Oh, Apostle Ariam Lad just made a video, I think it was this morning. He was just going into how all the other nations, they knew, or maybe it was yesterday, but they knew of the Most High's name. They feared him. And they knew that when we were on the right side of our power, they could do nothing. See, that knowledge is slowly, I'll say quickly now, because it says faith is flourishing, right?
Yep.
But that knowledge is quickly coming back into the earth, and it's going to be 100% made manifest. Watch when all hell breaks loose. Everybody they're not going to be, no questioning what's going on in these days. It's going to be like, yo, them Hebrews told us this was about to happen. And they're watching the missiles hit. Oh yeah, what they say for sure you're right on. Like my man Keith Lee. Yeah, you're going to know 100%. All right, that's Yahweh. That's Yahweh Shai who just made this happen. Anyway, you can get the prayer you wanted.
Yeah,
I just wanted to speak on that.
The judges, when she was talking about, we heard what your power did. She spoke on that. Judges,
is it Judges or Samuel? It's Judges?
Yeah, it's Judges. You heard what your power. It might be Joshua.
Okay.
Might be Joshua.
Oh,
you heard what your power did.
Yeah. You know it?
Yeah, right after Holly.
Joshua.
Oh, yeah.
You heard what your power did. This and that. Yeah, go ahead.
Joshua 2 and Joshua 9.
Yeah.
2 Esdras 16 and 61.
This is what I wanted right here. Slaki.
Yeah. He made man and put his heart in the midst of the body,
Uh-huh.
and gave him breath, life, and understanding. Yea, and the spirit of Almighty power, which made all things and searcheth out all hidden things in the secrets of the earth. Surely he knoweth your inventions, and what ye think in your hearts, even them that sin.
So the Lord knows everything, man. You cannot hide any counsel or anything that you do away from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. He created you.
That's right.
Okay, he formed you in the womb. Every person, man. So you cannot think that you're going to outdo or box with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. As they say in the world, your arms are too short to box with the Lord, man. Okay? Again, man, the Lord is making you do what he wants you to do. It's not the opposite, man. Come on, Ashar.
Verse 63. Surely he knoweth your inventions and what ye think in your hearts, even them that sin and would hide their sin.
So you can't, as you know, that goes into what Isaiah 29 verse 15. Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, but now this devil is doing everything out in the open, man. And you people don't even literally realize what's going on, man. He's literally vocalizing and telling you what he's doing. Okay, literally to your face. Okay, but the prophets, I don't want to write this out. Us up here, we examine everything that he says, and we know what he's talking about, what he's bringing forth. And we have the cheat code right here, man. We have his plan right here in this Bible, man, in our Bible. Okay? As it says in the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, we are the children of light, man, not of darkness, man. So we know what this man's going to do. And you got Jake talking about he's going to help Esau, collect up the northern kingdom. You niggas is next, man. Do you really think if he get rid of the so-called Native Americans and Hispanics, that he's not going to come after you niggas? Like, come on, man.
Matter of fact, if I could say real quick, when you look at our history, it's Northern Kingdom that gets the persecution first.
Yep.
Then right after that, Judah gets it.
Yep.
But
worse.
Jake is retarded as hell, man.
You literally telling this man that you're going to help him take down your own brother. Your own brother. Okay?
That's some Edomite shit.
And you got Jake going and Target and talking about DEI. Or,
Oh yeah. That's
what are y'all doing? This and that. Who cares, man? Who cares?
Jake worried about the dumb shit, the little shit.
Yeah, man. The big stuff ain't even came about yet, man.
Meanwhile, you have those rats and those sand niggas in the Middle East fighting over your land, but you worried about some DEI shit over here in Target
Yeah,
and
to,
shit.
to
man.
create, what is that, New Israel? What's
Yeah,
that plan? New
the
Israel?
third temple, New Jerusalem.
Yeah, New Jerusalem or something like that.
What do you mean, fucking
They talking about they want to build it. The third temple's being established right now spiritually, man.
Right.
Okay? And again, where is King David? Where is the 12 disciples? Where is the rest of the tribes of Israel if you are the people in the land? Where?
You know what they say, right? This was a while ago. When Monaghan was teaching, we was on 9th and G, and he asked an Amalekite because he came up to us and he was just talking shit, and the Monaghan asked him. He said, "Well, where's the Northern Kingdom? Since they all just Judah." He was just like, "Was dispersed. They're just dispersed." And I say, "Bro, you clearly are not the people, man."
Give me Isaiah 94 real quick. Who shall stand up for the evildoers? 94, Psalm 94.
I'm about to say, Isaiah 94.
Revelation 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
Yeah, the woman represents the nation of Israel. You read that in, I think, what's that, Jeremiah the 7th chapter. The Lord likens Jerusalem to a comely and delicate woman. So that woman is referring to the Lord's bride. All right, Yahweh Shai being the bridegroom or the groom, and Yasha'Allah, the elect remnant in the scriptures, being the bride. That's why we're out here. The marriage is being set up in the spirit. Go ahead, read that from the top again.
Revelation 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
Yeah, that's Esau Edom. All right, he's a serpent. The same dragon, same spirit from the beginning. That spirit is coming back. It's out here in the earth right now, but it's going to come down heavy upon what we're reading on. Those that are speaking up against this man and calling him out that you are Esau Edom. The elites who rule this world, who's on your currency, who's trying to bring in this new world order, they go back to the ancient Edomites. They're in control of the dragon. They're in control of the beast that you read about in Revelation, in NATO. And right now, the EU is upset with Trump. It's all in the news. So the prophecy and tension is building up for those nations to hate the whore. Again, that whore is also Edomites. Edomites are in control of the whoredom, the adultery, all right, the theft, the robbery. That spirit is about to come down upon you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. More so specifically, us who are speaking these words, but we embrace it. Go ahead.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
Right, that's why we out here, because we understand we're in a spiritual war. See, the Lord, he said after 3 days, he would pour his spirit out upon his elect again, hopeful elect. So there was a period of 350 years, and then we woke up. So that's the threat. That's what Esau is pissed off about. He's not mad at just your average Israelite wearing t-shirt and fringes. He's mad about the ones that had the 100% truth, unedited. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wants the Israelites to, you know what I'm saying, they don't have sensationalism about them. They're just doing what they got to do. They go to work. He's worried about them. Keep going.
Which keep the commandments of God,
Yeah.
and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, two things. We keep the commandments to the best of our ability, and we hold fast to the prophecies. When you read testimony in the scripture, it's synonymous with prophecies. If you understand and you read enough scriptures, you'll see that. So if you have a testimony, you're supposed to be telling the future. That's what Esau's mad about.
Right.
Well, you got all your plans written down, so it's easy. Rex 84,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Project Megiddo, Project Bluebeam, Operation Paperclip, all these different stuff. It's all written down. So now we bring it to light. We're the threat. But the scriptures already revealed you. We were just born in this generation and had the mercy. Yahweh Shai Shai had mercy, which is the Most High in the name of the Son, had mercy on us to get this truth. That's why we're not going to stop. We understand you want to make war. When you're in times where we don't have time to stop and make sandwiches, tie your shoes, oh, it's cold, the enemy's going to stop attacking. No, we got to fight, man.
Right.
So Sabbath.
Yeah, it's the Sabbath, we got to rest.
Yeah.
One last scripture, bro. It's Rock 4 and 28.
Yeah.
Keep going.
That was it on that.
Oh yeah, that was it. That was it.
I got a quick one while he's looking.
Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, he beat you, bro. 1-0. For today, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not there, bro. Go ahead.
I'm right here.
Go ahead,
Ah,
go
yeah.
ahead,
2
go ahead.
Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right, so you can kind of see the Lord has given us the eye salve to move through this matrix. The average person doesn't understand what the hell is going on. Why the nationality of the person ruling matters, according to the scriptures. Well, you don't have a 2nd Ezra 6 and 9 in your Bible, so you have no idea. You know what I'm saying? You say you don't believe in these books, they were taken out. But if you get an Orthodox Bible that's in the Catholic Church, all those books are in there.
That's right.
But you don't understand how to correlate them to what's going on today. That's the problem. So read that scripture again, bro.
This is 2 Corinthians 2, verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us.
Yeah, Satan is the adversary. Everybody that's anti-Messiah, anti-Christ. If you're not speaking what we're speaking, we don't give a damn what you think or what you say, whether you listen or you don't. You're an anti-Christ. That's
right.
It's not one man, there's many. All right, go ahead.
For we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right, we're not ignorant of his devices. What's the main device, according to prophecy, we shouldn't be ignorant of? The mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. They want to implant their technology and their craft into you. You know? That's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So you can't be ignorant of that.
Sure.
When you got a man like Elon running efficiency and controlling money. And remember, before Trump came into office, you had the pact for the future, which in that pact, in those papers, where all the countries had to bow down to this system, it said governance over AI. AI is going to control your life through blockchain technology. That's what they want to do. So all this fluff about lowering taxes and all this other stuff, it's all gradualism to make your mind nice and soft-hearted to take it. But those of you who resist, you might bend the knee at the last minute. They might hold out, you know, and then bend the knee. That's what we don't want to do. That's why I read that scripture, bro.
Sirach 4:28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
Right, that's why we call this what? The truth. You know what I'm saying? This is the truth. This is what Esau wants to attack. Abaratazah, we be of the elect remnant as long as we stay sincerity and truth and holds true to these testimonies. That's how it said we overcame him. It's by our testimony and keeping the commandments. The Lord commanded us to go out to the highways and hedges
Right.
and speak his words. That's it, bro. Bro, that's the easy part. The hard part hasn't even started yet.
Exactly.
All these little trials and stuff we go through, it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord had to implant 2nd Ezra 14 and 14, let go of mortal thoughts, the thoughts that are most heavy for thee. You at war, you don't got time to be dwelling on certain things that are beyond our control. We can control the understanding of this book that's been given to us, man.
Right.
And wake up the elect. That's what Esau hates. That's why when I brought out Revelation, that's why he's bringing that war to the remnant. You know, he's gonna send his agents, you know, send his false scribes and Pharisees coming back. They're gonna raise up even more wicked. That's why I just laugh at them now, man. I don't get too mad. I go to IUIC Washington D.C.'s page every Sunday. You know, when I'm eating breakfast. Every Sunday I go on there, see what they did, so I can laugh. You know? I lasted about 3.5, 4 minutes and I stopped. The cells in my body, they start deteriorating.
Brain rot.
Yeah, brain rot. And grimace lights. Grimace lights. Go ahead, bro. That was it. Go back to what the brother had slocked it, bro.
Yeah, and then
I mean the ball hog.
No, the spirit, bro. The spirit, Raj. Yeah, that's the spirit, man. What the Raj was saying, man, it needed to be said, man. And what he also said too is this devil is on overdrive, man, overtime. And you Jakes are relaxing, man. Y'all getting comfortable, man. You're not putting your foot to the plow, man. Isaiah 62 real quick. Verse 6, the Psalm 94, Brother Bashar. You should rise against evildoers.
I got it.
Okay, because a lot of you Israelites don't know we at war, man. Okay, we literally at war, and this man is literally telling you what he's gonna do. And like the Raj said, man, all he doing is, you putting your guard down, man. We putting our shield up, and that's how about Shimmy Hawashah, our shield and buckler, man. Okay, we ain't out here half stepping, faking the funk, trusting the goddamn devil, man. We trust Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Where you want me to start at?
Who shall rise against evildoers? Psalms 94, verse 16.
Okay. Psalm 94, verse 16, it
Matter of fact,
says...
so the verse, was that verse?
14.
Yeah, so verse 14.
Psalm 94 and 14. For the Lord will not cast off his people.
For the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai will not cast off his people. Who is his people, man? It's not Edomites, it's not Moabites, it's not Ammonites, it's not damn sure not Hamites. It's you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, man. Continue, Shah.
Yep. It says, neither will he forsake his inheritance.
Okay.
But judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it.
Yeah, that's that judgment, like the Shah just said. There's judgment. That's what the Lord is going to bring forth judgment, and we're telling you what that judgment is going to be brought forth very soon, man.
Yep.
But what do y'all do? Y'all mock, y'all scoff, y'all walk past like, look at these niggas with dresses on, screaming at white people, talking about they going to slavery, talking this, talking that. And everything that the prophets, the elder apostles, elder bishops, elders on down have been stating has been happening. Okay? We have been revealing this man for who he truly is.
Right.
Yep.
Okay? It's literally to the point. This man's like, you know what? F it, man.
You got Jakes, they want to focus on us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want to focus on us, the stuff that you're lying about, pedophilia, rapists. You want to focus on this ad hominem attacks.
Yep.
And this man is passing legislation and executive orders while you sleeping.
Yep.
That's right.
To slaughter them.
Yeah, and you working overnight. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Off of regular business hours to take your ass down
Overdrive, man.
with your fringes and M16s and rap videos. You know?
Thanks. Yeah. Because preaching and teaching is not enough for you Negroes, man.
Coca-Cola, man.
Okay, and like Raj just said, man, this devil is literally signing stuff while you're sleeping.
Yep.
Okay, dreaming about what you're gonna do tomorrow. What type of wickedness you're gonna be involved in, man. Continue on that, Shah.
Yep. It says, verse 15, but judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it.
So hold on, righteous judgment. That's what you see being declared right now. Righteous judgment. Okay, balanced righteous judgment. It's being professed and proclaimed. It's being broken down correctly because the man that runs the world he doesn't have righteous judgment. His judgment proceeds of himself, man. Okay, which is treacherous, abominable, diabolical, man. Okay, nobody's supposed to be suffering in the damn jail cell for deleting somebody, especially when you have 2 or more witnesses that he's done it. Okay? Got it?
Yeah. If I can say it real quick, Edom is all about unrighteousness and unjust.
Yep.
It's a complete false balance. Nothing's fair about his system and the way he judges. Nothing's fair about it, and it's not balanced at all, man.
That's right.
Okay?
We got one for you, huh? Con, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 23, verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
And that's you niggas, man. That's you niggas to a T. Because you come up against the prophets, you only tough with your own people, man.
That's it.
You only tough with your own people. But as soon, I remember like a month, 2 months ago, when you had this Jake up here talking about the Ethiopians left and right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then as soon as Raj said, we might call the police on you, so you're going to call the man, that nigga left so quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Left skid
So
marks.
quick.
With them dirty ass Air Force Ones.
Yeah,
man.
unbelievable.
We
He
had
did
to
like
do-
the cartoon.
Yeah. Oh, you gonna call the man? He literally turned around and left. Yeah, man. So Jake, you'll be tough with the prophets, with your own people, but as soon as the so-called white man come in, you shaping up. You act like you got some damn sense.
Yep.
Yeah, man. You guys are all some damn coons, man.
Yeah,
Scared of Esau, man. You worship, that's your daddy, man.
Yeah, man. Man, I remember when I used to work at this IT company called E Plus. You had a Ephraimite. Literally, man, I swear, man, I couldn't stand dude, man, because he was really sneaky, man.
Yep.
As soon as he clocked in, walked into the building, man, he went right to the devil's office.
Wow.
Right to him. Hey, boss, I'm here. I got the report from yesterday. What these niggas was doing. You know what I'm saying?
damn.
Right to his office, man.
Charles the white ass.
Yeah,
White
man.
ass niggas, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you know, us Puerto Ricans, you know, we're such and such. We're this. He said 10 different nationalities.
Wow.
You get
Yeah, bring that out, bro. Kind of going on top of what you're talking about.
This is Sirach 23, verse 17.
Yeah.
All bread is sweet to a whoremonger. He will not leave off till he die. A man that
got
breaketh
TV?
wedlock
You got
saith thus in his heart, who seeth me? I am compassed about
Damn,
with
brother.
darkness.
Yeah, that's what our people have done. You broken wedlock with the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, that's his ancient name, and the name of his only begotten Son, Yahushua, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ with a J. All right, you broken wedlock with your power. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, I am compassed about with darkness, the walls cover me, and nobody seeth me.
Yeah, you see it. You see a big J with a big G with a compass. You already know that building's gonna have no windows on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have no windows on it. You see in other countries, it's full transparency. They be fighting and shit when they legislations are being passed. They be arguing, hands up, and cutting people off. You know. In this place, it's all in quiet.
Yeah.
You know, all in secret.
Weirdos.
Yeah. But more so, it's multi-layered. It's throughout every facet of society. You know. But our people, they try to hide themselves beneath under the shadow of Egypt. That's why Isaiah 30 goes into that. They hide themselves they cover themselves with the covering that is not of me. You know, if we cover ourselves with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, there's nothing to hide. He's fighting for you.
That's right.
But if you're not, because it said the Lord in Judith, that the Lord is the power that hateth iniquity. And as long as there's iniquity within us, he wouldn't be for us, he would hate us. You know? So if you commit iniquity, you think you're going to hide yourself. You're going to end up like, you're going to get the curse that Adam got. He was cursed, he had to till the ground to get your food.
Yeah.
You know? Before that, it was just get what you need. You know? Now you had to till the land. Yeah. Because Jake, they'll just patch philosophies on them like they're trends, you know? Regurgitate shit. You hear it all the time when you talk to people. They just regurgitate what someone else said. Keep going, Doc.
It says, and nobody seeth me, what need I to fear?
Yeah.
The Most High will not remember my sins. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men.
Yeah, you see that? Such a man only feareth the eyes of men. Exactly what you was going into. You can finish that verse out.
And knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts.
Right.
Yeah. So why do you think, you know, the Lord is out here judging the people the way He's judging them, man? Because he sees and He knows everything that you're doing, man. But you got our people saying, oh, I don't know why the Lord would do this. You know, she or he was such a good person. She or he was a demon.
Yep.
She or he was out here living an unjust, unrighteous, abominable, filthy life, man. Okay? If you're not coming back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and taking heed according to these precepts, these scriptures, and changing yourself according to what the Lord told us to do, then, man, look, man.
Oh yeah, look at the Lord took out Earth got it.
Yep.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of you Negroes, you got the same health conditions as him.
Yep.
You're just one high blood pressure spike away from a heart attack, man. Because you didn't listen to the Lord's commandments. You didn't want to keep the dietary laws.
Yep.
So it's murder. I would say it in the voice, but I don't have the energy.
Yeah.
That was true murder.
Yeah, that was true. That was true murder.
Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua gonna get busy, man. You gotta show.
Death by a Snickers, you know? Hey, a lot of Jakes are one Snickers away from just being through, bro. You know? Why wait? Eat a Snickers. Go back to the spiritual world.
You know, you when you hungry.
That's the real why wait.
You hungry? Why wait?
Yeah, off yourself. Eat a whole pack of Snickers.
Gone.
This is Job 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?
So those people that get judged is not innocent, man.
No.
Okay, Irv Gotti. This was not his last. Not even his last name. He got that from what, a movie? You know,
Yeah.
John Gotti.
Not a movie.
Right,
It's,
like,
it's a
what's
criminal.
This guy,
boss.
Yeah.
fat nigga from Miami took Big Meech. What's his name?
Oh,
Rick
Ross.
Ross.
Big Ross. Yeah,
Yeah.
he took
Free
somebody's
Rick Ross.
name. Yeah, free Rick.
Yeah, Free Rick Ross. Yeah.
But all of them are sellouts. All of them fake as hell, man.
Yeah, you got all
John
50
Gotti
Cent,
too. His ass
all
is
these
a
people,
sellout.
man. They get judged, man. You know, you had Damn, I just did a lesson on it. You had a broad literally committing adultery on her husband while he was in the hospital unconscious, and then plotted to murder him once he got out and got healthy again, and to leave with her trainer and to take everything. And then on top of that, while he was in the hospital, almost on his deathbed, she was trying to sell all his assets. Okay? Wicked, man.
The elder Apostle Ronald just did a video.
Yesterday?
Yeah, the daughters of Belial.
Yeah, I was watching the whole video.
Man, what a beautiful perspective. Makes you look at this woman completely different.
Yeah.
I mean, if we understood, like you said, just read the story over and over again, that particular part, the spirit of Yahweh Shemiam Shah got on him to edify, man.
He's going in, man.
I look at these women a lot different now, you know?
Yeah, and Salakia too,
They need
Raj.
chores. That's what I got. They need,
right.
they need to go back to having goddamn
You're right.
chores.
You need
Yeah.
chores,
Right.
man.
And I did another video just recently where you had the mom messing with her basically her son-in-law with her daughter's husband. Got pregnant by him, you know, wanted to terminate the baby, and then the daughter got pregnant by the dude, and then the dude tried to come in the house to kill the husband. The husband had a legal firearm and killed him. And then once the mask got revealed, it was revealed as it was his daughter's husband, because the mother was having an affair with the daughter's husband. Do you even hear how that sounds?
Yeah, bro. It sounds like an algebra equation, bro.
For real, bro.
Like, what the
Oh my God, bro.
Wicked as hell,
That whole
man.
house gotta burn down now.
You know what I'm saying? Wicked as hell,
The whole
man.
family gotta go, bro.
Yeah, but you know, Jake, man, you don't even realize what's going on because you're working so hard to be a servant for your damn woman, to give her the word. You can't please these women, man.
Nope.
When will you men realize this? Well, what if I do wrong? She's gonna put it all on you. You working so hard to provide this lifestyle, okay, to provide the comfort and necessities that she needs. She's gonna go astray on you, man.
Esau told you, he put it in the music. He made Beyonce make that song to the left, to the left.
Yeah.
You know, why I gotta be to the left? Why can't I move to the
Right.
right?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So witchcraft. She
Huh.
just got the 2 awards for country music.
Demon.
Yeah, you fucking dude standing up there with long ass blonde hair.
Yeah.
That award went straight to the Edomite community.
Yep.
Beyonce's a demonic bitch, man.
Very, man. You finish that 94, Psalm 94 real quick? You got
Psalm 94, verse 15. No, 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
So who will rise up for me against the evildoers? On the front line right now is us speaking. Okay, telling you devils your arrest warrant with your crimes, your criminal acts, what you have done. Okay, but Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah is going to bring the wrath. He's going to bring the final judgment. Okay, this is literally a court process, as they would say. Okay, we're the plaintiffs, and y'all the defendants, and the judge is Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. Continue on that, Shah.
Yep. Who will rise up for me against...
Back in Revelation 12, it said the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
That's right.
Grab that.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
And that's also what we're doing too, man. We're standing up, man, on the front line. Again, in all seasons, out in the highways and the byways, in the rain, sleet, snow,
Cold.
the cold is cold as hell right now, the wind blowing, we out here, man.
It's a nice consistent one, too. That
Yeah.
thing not letting up, man.
It's decent, you know what I'm saying? Something that we can bear, but we bear all weather,
We're
man.
not part-time patriots.
Exactly,
So
man.
Not sunshine patriots.
Yeah, in the summertime and
Take
shit.
that from I'm on our bus. Sunshine patriots, man.
Yeah, man.
You
We
know,
want to do push-ups when it's warm outside. You know?
we're giving forth our sacrifice, man.
Yeah.
Because we're dedicated and obedient to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Because we believe what our Bible says, man. We believe every single letter, every single comma, period, everything. Every single book, chapter, verse, man. Okay? We're not out here being fake, phony.
Right.
Continue on that, Shah.
It says, unless the Lord had been my help, my soul...
Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. You got the pre. Job 21 or 29, let's say. Job chapter 21.
I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna just get a revelation now.
Huh.
It's Revelation 12, verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brother is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night.
And that's the devil, man. That's the devil that's been accusing us left and right. Like, look what they doing. Look what they doing, Lord. Look what your people are doing. You know, they push him, do all these things, and still accuse us, man. Okay, they you know what the bottles that we drink water out of has pork in it. The food has pork in it.
Yeah, not good as Zechariah 11:5.
Yeah, come. Yeah, man, because this man is deceitful, man.
This man, apple, he's gonna spray wax on an apple, man.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Preservatives.
Yeah, preservatives.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta read it. If it starts with a 9, they say it's good. If it starts with a 4, it's bad. Who the hell is going to the store thinking that?
I know. Yeah.
You got your list, but then at the top in bold letters, look at the number.
Right.
Pull out your app. Oh, you know what's funny too? The funny thing is, it's not a fucking coincidence, or maybe it's just cricket. Who knows? That Yuka app where you can scan the products, it'll work, but in most stores, your phone doesn't fucking work. When you go into the back of the store, how many times you've been on the phone with a brother and you in the back of the store and the shit cuts out?
Yeah.
Because the service doesn't work. They want you to connect so they can see what you're purchasing, see what you're doing. Why are you connected to the Wi-Fi? See, this man Esau, he's tricky, man. That's what we're talking about, the wiles of the devil, man. That's why in the stores, just get what you can.
Yep.
Just get what you can. Because at the end of the day, Esau, he knows what's in there. And he knows he's going to the left-hand side saying, look, you got him again, Satan. You know? But Satan's controlled by Yahweh. And Yahweh shot.
That's right.
Zechariah 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
Yeah, but what does Jake say, man? Oh, man, they all ain't bad, man. Okay, but you have them out here doing, slaying Israel's left and right, which you know is judgment from Yahweh Shemal Shah first and foremost. But yet, they have, which I did a lesson on 2 years ago, I found this out. They have laws in place that basically that state that you're not citizens, you're not even people. That's how they get away with certain things. They have certain things written in their law, in their constitution and stuff like that for them to get away with this stuff, man. Yeah. Okay? But they, read it again. You sure?
Zechariah 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
So and also too, they look at you, Jakes, as animals, man, and also as weeds in their gardens, man. As people that are not valuable. 3/5 of a man. Okay, and also too as a possession. You're their property, man. They can do what you as they want, man. Okay, they're not going to get charged for all the things that they have done, man. Amongst themselves, but with Yahweh Shemal Shah, he's going to judge them, man. Why do you think they're going to get wiped off the map, man? They're trying to wipe us off, but they're going to get executed, man.
They're digging the pit shall father in.
Yeah, exactly, man. They're digging the pit for us, but they're going to fall in that same pit, man. Everything they're trying to do to us, to completely extinct us, is going to happen to them, man. Okay? Read it again.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Oh, I'm not guilty. Look at this, man. Look at this arrest warrant. Look at his history, man. He's a savage, man. He's just a filthy nigga. I was scared for my life. That's the main thing them cops say. I was scared for my life. You scared for your life? Are you serious? You scared for your life. So you walk up to the car, you already see who you pulling over. Jerome Johnson. You walk up to the car, you might as well say, hey, look, nigga, give me your ID and your insurance. And then, a lot of you jakes, you add on to it, though, man. And I'm not taking up for the devil, but a lot of you jakes are just simple and stupid, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You give him attitudes and shit. He waiting for you to do that, man. He's like, oh, yeah, we got one. Then what happen? He pull your black ass out the car. And as soon as you make the wrong move, he's got a gun. Pop, 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 pop,
He's
pop,
reaching.
pop, 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 pop.
When I get pulled over, I don't play them fucking games no more. I get pulled over, I turn the car off, throw the keys on the dashboard, and have my shit ready.
Calm.
Yeah.
Keep it moving, so you can keep it. It makes their job easier. Then they see, okay, he's not playing around.
Yeah.
Because you typically, what do you only get pulled over for? Usually it's speeding or maybe a lights out, and they're just warning you or something. You
Yep.
know? unless you're just a delinquent. You know, you shouldn't be out there getting DUIs and running red lights on purpose and shit, you know? Fuck Esau's laws, you know? Yeah, bro, I'll have my shit out. I have my 2 hands at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck up out of there. Go home and do a lesson about it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Agree with
Filter
that
my
answer.
emotions through the scriptures, goddamn.
That's
you know?
right.
Or you could not like Adam Abbott. He over there. He was getting
Give me-
arrested,
give me-
yelling scriptures out and
give me
shit.
What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? You have no rights.
Yeah.
He's a fucking
Okay?
clown, man.
You have no rights. People like this run the world. Okay? People like this run the world wearing shorts and dead in the winter. Okay? But it's a part of their it's a part of their nature because
Is this the man?
Yeah, right.
That made the earth tremble.
but see it's the reason why they like it because they used to be in them caves, man. You know what I'm saying? That cave area, they love that cold weather. It's better for their skin to be in that cold weather too. You know what I'm saying? Because they have no like 1% of melanin in their body. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, it is what it is, man. Okay,
And meanwhile, Jake out here bundled up. He saw out here in short.
go back to Revelation 12.
Crazy.
Read verse 11 to 12.
You want 10 again, where it says accuse of the brother? Or
No, go to Revelation 12,
11?
12 and 11 on down to 12. Yeah.
Revelation 12, verse 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb
Uh-huh.
and by the word of their testimony.
By the word of their testimony, like the Raj said, man, and this is the word of our testimony right now that we're speaking to the people, man. Did you see anybody inquiring? No, everybody's going about their business, man, to do something wicked. Okay, continue.
And they loved not their lives unto death.
Okay, so if it's our lot and part of our place to die for this truth, and you know, I don't want to rock us out. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, give us a spirit to do so, man. Because this is not life, man. It's not life to get up, to go to a damn job, a plantation job, to work when you're supposed to get paid every day after your work. Thus saith the Bible, which is the correct way to go about things. And then when you get your check, everybody else has your hand and they check all different types of things. You don't even know what it is. You know, FICA and all this other stuff. And then as soon as you get your check, you gotta what? Pay bills. You gotta pay rent. You gotta put gas in your car. You gotta pay car insurance that you don't receive back. If you don't get in an accident, shouldn't you get your money back? Like, come on, man. All these things, man. This man has a very greedy, covetous spirit, man. He's very deceiving, man.
You don't even get good points like that for being a safe driver.
At all, man.
Nothing.
At all.
No real incentive.
And they have a quota. You know, they have to pull people over to get tickets and to get a quota. And all this stuff is to add money into the state treasury, man.
You know, one of the most unjust things they have here in Washington, D.C. is the speed cameras.
Yep.
That's actually, even in Esau's own constitution, it's unconstitutional to have speed cameras because you can't face your accuser. But there's a camera up the street from here. I think it made $6 million 1 year. It's $6 million. It might have been a little less or a little bit more, but it's in that ballpark. It's literally down here. It was on TikTok a few months back. They put that specific camera was on TikTok for making this place so much money, man. Just that one camera.
And also, too, FYI, the Constitution is not in effect no more. It doesn't exist. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is Psalm 127, verse 2. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep. Yep. This is Psalm 127, verse 2. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows.
Yeah, most of the population, you're going to work between 7 and 6, depending on whenever your 8 hours is. That's this man demanding that. He's the one that owns these corporations, these low-level companies. Yeah, you got a lot of people, they got their own businesses and entrepreneurs and stuff, but guess what? You operate under certain hours, or else you don't have a business. Whether it's international or it's here. You still have to do what? Find a market, corner it, and try to make some money. I mean, guess what? When you're an entrepreneur, you got to wake up even earlier. 80-hour weeks. And then, back when I was in school, the fact that's how I know this shit was bullshit. I went to school for business. They said within the first 5 years, a lot of businesses fail. I'm like, well, goddamn, why is that? Why is this is supposed to be landed to free? Everybody should be doing good. Because this shit is fucking wicked, man.
Yeah.
And then our people are cursed, you know? How many decent businesses by our people are built in DC and then they were completely through or judged?
Gone.
Because of health inspection. But you go up in one of these heathen establishments, it looks completely disgusting.
Yep.
One of these Denny's and around the DC, niggas love Denny's, man.
To the bathroom, them bitches, man.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro.
Waffle House and shit.
Yeah, go back to the scripture.
It's Psalm 127, verse 2.
Yeah.
It is vain for you to rise up early,
Yeah.
to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows.
Yeah, you got some brothers that work overnight shifts, man. You gotta go to sleep when the sun is supposed to be up. The sun is supposed to heal you. So what's that doing to your body? To your what they call a circadian rhythm. You know, it's messing it all up. Jake's vibration is all off because of the beast. This dragon, man. This beast man, Esau Edom. This you red Hebrew Edomites, man.
Animals.
It says that you eat the bread of sorrows. Why are you eating bread of sorrows? Because your bread, half your loaf is missing. Esau took half your loaf. He took half. He said, I know you work in this hot sun, but I got to take a third of this rice. Even though you got 8 kids. You know? Even though you got a lot to deal with, you know, I'm going to give you this ox, but I'm going to butcher it for you. You can just have the head and the tail. You know? That's the bread of sorrows.
Then there's chemicals in it and shit.
Yeah. And not to mention, the animal had 20 needles put inside of it before it got packaged and sent to you.
Testosterone shots and shit.
Yeah, bro, spraying gas inside of the packages and shit. That's fucking wicked, man.
This place
That's why it's best to get your food from a butcher.
Yeah.
This place is literally set up for you to die, man.
Yeah, shadow of death.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's what it is, man. And the person that really he's anti-life. He is as death, man. That's all he promotes is death, man.
Yeah.
Wickedness, adultery, usury, death, theft, robbery.
Oh, he John 10 and 10.
Yeah, man. That's all this man does, man, is push death, man. Because he is death, man. This place is nothing but death, man. Everything about this place, man. The food's killing you. The air is killing you. You go into your plantation job is killing you.
Yeah.
You know, you really, the soles of your feet won't get no rest, which is in the curses too, man. You know, you stacking up Social Security, which you're not going to receive, because he wants you to die before you can receive your Social Security. So who gets that? I wonder who gets that money when you die.
Yeah.
Who gets your Social Security?
Devil.
John 10, verse 10. The thief cometh not,
The
but
goddamn thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy, man. That's this man's MO, and you want to save this cave gorilla.
there you go, bro. You got it. Shut up.
Well, nah, it makes me sick. This man, the history shows you that this man is what we're about to read. But yet you have Israelites posting videos doing all this to fight for the devil.
Yeah.
To fight for the devil, man. Jake is worried about everybody else besides his own people, man.
Yeah.
Everybody else. And these heathens don't care about you. But yet Jake will fight for them. You got it, Shark. You trying to say something?
My bad. I was going to say that also, just like you're saying, that precept in Zechariah 11 when it says whose possessors slay them, hold themselves not accountable. You see, Esau understands we're still in slavery right now. And he knows it's a spiritual war going on with us, but he can't just come out and just kill us all unless he be doing it. So what he has to do is be smart, strategic, and he has to slay us in other ways that are undercover. As an example, the fools like the Ra'ash Managan was going into, the bro also going into. He slays us every day by, we're supposed to be living every single day, but all we're doing is dying.
Right.
We're just living to expire one day. And it's happening sooner and sooner. All these years that go by, the age that you're expected to live just keeps decreasing. Each new study comes out, they're like, oh, it's 65, now it's 62. It's just dropping and dropping.
Yep.
So we're being slayed constantly by everything, like the bros going up into the air. We always talk about the chemtrails, the water. We're not supposed to be drinking out of plastic bottles and shit like that. Just dying. Our people don't know simple things like drinking out of copper. It adds healing to your body.
Yeah.
That's simple stuff. You know, I have me a little copper cup at my house. Every now and then I'll just put some water in it, let it get cold, whatever. As a matter of fact, you're supposed to really drink at room temperature, not too cold. But that's simple logic that people don't know because Esau doesn't tell them. They make it, they make you to believe that, oh, this is some holistic fucker. You know what I'm saying? Some herbalist. No, this is natural medicine. This is natural. I'm gonna keep saying it. This is just logical shit. It's not anything hard. It's all in the scriptures too. But this man slays us by, giving us a lack of knowledge. I'll read that again. This is John 10, verse 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly.
You see, that's what Yahweh has setting up his prophets and enlightened and activated us to do so, to give you the life, to tell you how to seek life, to tell you how to gain it, to tell you how to get favor from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, but this devil's doing the opposite. Again, he's anti-life. He is as death. Okay, you know, which he forms as democracy, which is really robbery, rape, bloodshed, oppression. Okay, all the things contrary to what he says, man. Okay, he's very deceivable, man. And again, like the Shah just said, you know, a lot of our people just believe everything that this devil says, even when it's showing that he's lying to you. They don't research. Okay, grab that Shah real quick to make a point because we research. Why do you think we speak on these things? Because we know what the hell we're talking about. We're not just saying things to say them. You got it?
Proverbs 14:15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going.
The simple believeth every word, and that's our people. They believe every single word that the so-called self-proclaimed white man says, whose true nationality is the red Hebrew Edomites. They believe everything this devil says, but yet when your own people is telling you the truth that has been here for so long, but is now flourishing, you go against it, man. Okay, again, Jake is only tough with his own people, but when it comes to Massa, you humble down, you crouch down like a little puppy. Read that again.
A little bitch.
Yeah, you bitch up.
Yep.
You get tender. Okay.
Soft ass niggas.
Right.
Proverbs 14:15, and it says, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going.
So again, we research, we study, we take heed, we investigate.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we do. But you know what? I'm gonna hand it over to the beloved Shah. I'm gonna run our body and let's add some more fire to it.
Yeah, you know another simple word too. Like Esau will say, he'll say there's no cure for different diseases and stuff. Like as an example, vitiligo. Like vitiligo, that's what Esau calls it, but it's just leprosy in the scriptures. Esau would tell you that there's no cure for it. I used to have it, I had it bad, but I've cured it myself just by eating properly. Vitiligo, what the world calls it, but the scriptures just call it leprosy. But Esau would tell you there's no cure for it. That's you believing the simple words of Esau Edom. He doesn't want to let you know that by food you can cure all diseases.
Absolutely.
Foods, herbs, just changing your diet. That's all it is. You re-alkalize your diet. You can cure anything.
Yep. When you look at this system, and the beloved brother made a couple of powerful points. If you don't mind, Shar, Deuteronomy 30 and 16. So when you look at how this system is set up, and we're going to read this in Haggai 1. So the way the Most High set this system up, if we're choosing rebellion, if we're choosing idolatry, then Esau is set up to be that whipping stick to destroy us. And this is why when you study the Old Testament, Moses said, choose ye this day who ye will serve, life or death. So when we are rebellious, Esau is empowered. Remember, he is as hell and is as death. So we feed into the system or prepare a table for that truth when we're rebellious. So he's given a license to kill us. Let's get that. Consider your ways.
Haggai 1 and 5. Now therefore thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways.
Say what?
consider your ways.
Come on.
Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe, but ye are not, there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
So it goes back to considering our ways. Esau knows that the covenant was made with Jacob. He knows that. So he entices us to go off because that empowers or fuels his system. Consider your ways. So when we choose death, this man is given a license or a green light to kill us because we're walking contrary to the ways of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. You see that? The covenant was made with our fathers. You got that, King, in Deuteronomy 30 and 16.
Deuteronomy 30, verse 16. And that I command thee this day to love the Lord thy God, to walk in his ways, and to keep his commandments, and his statutes, and his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply.
See that? That thou mayest live. Why you think they're using Israelites to advertise the damn McRib sandwich for McDonald's? The Baconator at Burger King. You see? So the devil must entice us to go off. With the way black magic works, you need compliance in order for it to be successful. You have to entice the individual that you want to put a spell on to comply or submit to your will. And then you have full reins to operate in black magic. You got it, King.
It says that thou mayest live and multiply.
Beautiful.
And the Lord thy God shall bless thee in the land whither thou goest to possess it.
See that? So the key to ruling over the Israelites is to get us to walk contrary to the blood covenant that we made under our fathers with Moses.
I can come in tighter if it's raining. If it's too, if a jacket getting wet too much.
Con. That's the key to ruling over the Israelites. You must tell us that it's okay to commit adultery. Who's funding the rap videos that's teaching us to slay our brother? Money, hoes, drugs, and guns. Who's promoting gang violence through the rap videos, the small hats? So death is the backdrop. It's the mindset here. You got it, King.
It's the book of Psalms 52, starting off at verse 1. Why boastest thyself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of the Most High endureth continually. Thy tongue deviseth mischief, like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Salah.
See that? So they've created an entire construct, an entire world of wickedness and abominations, and made it normal. Look up the term normalcy bias. Normalcy bias. So to live in wickedness, covetousness, greed, bloodshed, adultery, money, holes, and clothes has been made normal. Well, that's a lifestyle. That's what that is now. That's okay. So they're promoting rap videos that promote bloodshed, gang violence, and gun violence. That promotes idolatry, adultery. You'll see a lot of flashiness, money, which are little talismans, gold and silver. So they're pushing idolatry, greed, lust, and covetousness into our children. So we are cultivated in a system of covetousness so that we can go off. And their tongue is a razor, a sharp sword. So they have weaponized this media propaganda machine through rap videos, through Hollywood, through movies, television, radio. So we are bombarded daily on how to walk contrary to the God of the Bible. You got it, Shar.
Psalm 64, verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
So King David, through the Spirit, is talking about the shadow government, the small hats, the international bankers, the Bilderberg Group, the Club of Rome, the Trilateral Commission, the Council on Foreign Relations. You don't see the high-ranking individuals. They're too smart for that. They just throw you Elon Musk, his punk ass. He's a billionaire, that's nothing. The trillionaires are behind the scenes, the shadow government. King David has said, hide me from their secret councils, their secret chambers. At Job 5, book the shop.
Hey, bro, let's scoot in a little bit, bro. I'll get this.
The water.
That's like that show, Shield, with Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Yeah, Shield. With Samuel L. Jackson. Deals with the shadow government, stuff like that.
Yep. And you know, that's a heavy point, because when you look at the way the Most High operates, he is a God that hides himself. Yahweh Shai hid himself. So the left hand, they're trillionaires, the mega trillionaires, the shadow government, they do not put themselves on camera. And you might get lucky to get a small snapshot of one of them. So they use minions to push their policies, to push their agenda. Look up Project 2025, okay, under Donald Trump. So they'll give you Donald Trump on TV, on the news. He is a puppet, a low-ranking left-hand warlock. He lacks rank. That's why you're seeing him constantly being put at the forefront, because he has no rank. So the left hand hides himself just like the right hand does. Remember Yahweh Shai, King David. Remember the prophets of old hiding themselves. Hey, the God of the Bible is the power that hides himself and from iniquity, even when we went off. So you're not going to see the shadow government leadership. They don't want you to. Read that again, Book of Shah.
Psalm 64, starting at verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
Beautiful.
From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
So they're using a doctrine of the New World Order, a philosophy that the current bodies we have is obsolete, outdated, antiquated. It must be upgraded through AI, merging man with machine. You see? So they're pushing a new narrative, mRNA integration, to upgrade our bodies and to create a new creation underneath the international bankers, underneath Esau Edom, the so-called white man. You got it, King.
Verse 4. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them?
When you look at the book Sun Tzu, The Art of Warfare, one of the key strategies in the art of warfare is to wage war without your opponent knowing that they are under attack. Your pharmaceuticals, your synthetic meat, your GMOs or genetically modified organics, the educational system, the religious system, okay? Giving us white man Jesus. So we are being destroyed from the inside out. Breaking apart the families, women's liberation and feminism. 80% of you women leave your husbands and get government assistance. You see, so a war has been waged on us without saying, I declare war. So one of the successful war strategies is what? The element of surprise.
Right.
I'm going to wage war on you without you know that I'm attacking you. And you women have been empowered to destroy your nation. And you're compliant with this man. You got it, King. Let's finish that and then we'll go to Job Bukashah.
Yeah, last verse. Psalm 64, verse 6. They search out iniquities.
Beautiful.
They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
See that? So this man will do all types of religious, historical, and what do you call that when they go and excavate a land area?
Excavation.
Archaeologists. They'll go and dig up artifacts. They'll go and pull up the bones of our ancestors, run tests, so they know that we are the Israelites. They've They've already determined that through their archaeological research and studies. They'll charter a $20 million mission to go into the Holy Lands and follow the trail of Moses, Joshua, dig up the bones and artifacts of our ancestors so they know who we are. So they search out iniquity. How did we go off? What enticed us to fall? And they promote that as a culture. Normalcy bias. Well, don't worry, this is normal. It's okay to sleep with another man's wife. It's okay to eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. It's okay to worship white man Jesus. Why? Because he's in power. And he is the one that's feeding you. So don't slap the hand that feeds you, is what we're taught. You got something, Zaquan?
No, I just think when you say, usually in a fight, when you see a boxer has a cut over their eye or some type of weakness, you keep attacking that spot.
Oh.
That's what Esau did to us. He saw what made us weak, he studied it, he said, you know what, I'm going to use that, and I'm going to keep on attacking them with that.
Powerful.
And one of the main things is our woman. And us breaking the first two commandments. He had it because Yahushua said, upon these hang all of them. So Esau said, you know what, I can get them to do those, I can get them to do them all. You know?
And that's beautiful. And you know what? There's a reason when you look at the international banking elite, when they promoted the women's liberation in the 1960s, we were doing good before we integrated. And they convinced us that we can do better if we integrate with the so-called white man in these other nations. They sleep with dogs. They commit all types of abominations. They got lice in their hair. Okay? And when you look at the Edomite man, they did a survey about 5 years ago. 70% of them said it's okay for a man to pop another man.
What?
So they will destroy themselves if they're left unto themselves without the Israelites being put in power. But they are ultimately created to self-destruct. When you look up the word Esau, or Ishashua, wasted away is he, a nomen omen. So they are made to be a whipping stick and then be destroyed. You got something, King?
This is Jeremiah 4, verse 14. O Jerusalem, wash thine heart from wickedness.
Yeah, Esau is that wickedness.
Yep.
You know, he's the wicked one on earth.
Fine.
He's known as the wicked. Go ahead. So wash yourself in this so-called white man.
Yep.
You're following after his ideologies and his principles. The nigga says worship on this day, you're in line, you're the first one. You know what I'm saying? Bowing down to his ideologies.
Right.
Go ahead.
That thou mayest be saved.
Right. That's the whole point. That thou mayest be saved. Go ahead.
How long shall thy vain thoughts lodge within thee?
Right.
Yep.
Vain thoughts. Esau is vain by nature. Vain thoughts. Esau can be delivered. America's gonna last forever.
Yeah.
We got more years. That's vain thoughts.
Yep.
How long shall these vain thoughts lodge within me? Oh, don't worry, we're gonna come up as a people. Not in this place. Not in Babylon.
Yep.
Not while Elon still has the Edomites have power over technology in the earth. That's not gonna happen.
Right.
Our people need a divine intervention. And if they don't want to seek it, the Lord said you should be destroyed. All you that despise the words of the Lord shall be destroyed.
right.
Proverbs 13 and 13 is right there in the scriptures.
Yeah. It's powerful.
Majority of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you have signed a death
Okay.
warrant with the Lord, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, by
Yep.
siding with the enemy, Esau, Edom.
Teach.
So you got to be taken out.
Yep.
You committing a high-level treason against the creator of the universe. Read that, bro. One more time, Salaki.
Yep. This is Jeremiah 4, verse 14. O Jerusalem, wash thine heart from wickedness,
Yeah.
that thou mayest be saved.
Uh-huh.
How long shall thy vain thoughts lodge within thee?
Uh-huh.
Keep going.
Oh, yeah, next word.
For a voice declareth from Dan, and publisheth affliction from Mount Ephraim. Make ye mention to the nations. Behold, publish against Jerusalem, that watchers come from a far country, and give out their voice against the cities of Judah.
That's pretty much it. Affliction's coming, man, because our people, you don't want to listen. All right? So the Lord has judgments written for all of you.
And you know what's heavy about that scripture? Wash thy heart, which is thy mind. Hey, it's not by accident, Yahweh Shai said, he that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. So Yahweh Shai is all throughout the scriptures. You don't think he knows the Bible? So when he was speaking these things, it is codified throughout the volume of the book. Wash thy heart or thy mind. Set thy heart on Yahweh Shai. He is the way, the life. Okay? You got it, King.
This is Proverbs 13, verse 13. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed,
Yep.
but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded.
You know why I like this scripture here? Because when you read Proverbs 8, King Solomon speaking, that is Yahweh Shai.
Right.
He that loved me loved life. He that hateth me loved death. Right. You see that? So Yahweh Shai is speaking throughout the volume of the book. When we're looking at this thing through the Spirit. Hey, Psalms 10 at the top of the Shah Malak.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai is everywhere. Man.
Everywhere. Yep. It's very easy for an Old Testament only bug out to read the Bible and miss the mark. He can't see the forest through the trees. Yahweh Shai is speaking to us the whole time. How in the hell you going to be an Old Testament only Israelite teaching about the mark of the beast when the Spirit of Yahweh Shai warned us about the mark of the beast? But yet you're discounting him. Talking about he don't exist. Bug out. You got it, King.
It's Psalm 10, verse 1. Why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
Beautiful.
Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
So we are drawing unto him, so he is drawing unto us. He that is afar off, the God that hideth himself. So we are turning to him with a pure heart, or a clean conscience, washed by the word, born again. Why you think the wicked global elite are scared and trying to prepare to fight Yahweh Shai with his space force? Because they're recognizing the bride beginning to don herself in a new garment, the robes of Yahweh Shai, washed by his blood. So they are terrified now. Who is this comely and delicate woman that's changing her worldly attire, putting on the garments of Yahweh Shai? It's time, Billy Bob, to hide ourselves. You got it, King.
Verse 3.
Yes, sir.
For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire,
Yup.
and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth.
So they promote debauchery here. You got to drink blood and commit a blood sacrifice in order to make it here. You got to be a pedophile to be a government leader in America. Okay? Pedophiles are your governors, your mayors, your senators, or you got to be a cross-dresser. What was that damn FBI director's name? He was a cross-dresser. Say it again. Yeah, J. Edgar Hoover, the goddamn devil, a cross-dresser. We don't respect you government leaders here
right.
at all.
That's right.
You are a damn abomination unto us, and neither do we fear you. So we're going to curse you out daily.
That's right.
And if you don't like it, to hell with you.
Right.
You got it, King.
Verse 4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts.
That's exactly where I want to go. So this the damn devil Esau is operating on a physical plane. He's operating, promoting the fleshly desires of the heart, of the mind, wickedness, covetousness, greed, warfare. They are for war, but the Most High's people are for peace. The gospel of peace being preached to the saints, elect, the Israelites. So the world is changing because the vibe is changing. Why? Because of the gospel. This word is changing the vibe of this age, ushering in a rebirth of Jacob, which starts with the teaching and preaching of the word. So the birth pains are getting ready to come in. Why? Because Jacob is making himself ready to be delivered, the birth of the new kingdom. You got it, King.
This is Psalms 14, verse 1. The fool hath said in his heart,
Yep.
there is no God.
God.
They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. The Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek the Most High.
So the heathen are operating in what they can see, taste, smell, and count. They're operating in the flesh, idols of silver and gold, wealth and riches. They're operating on a earthly, physical plane. They are not made to be spiritual beings. So had not the Most High left us a remnant, elect, we would all be destroyed, but like Sodom and Gomorrah. So he put a spirit in Jake, elect. You got it, King.
Verse 3, they are all gone aside. They are altogether become filthy.
Yep.
There is none that doeth good, no, not one.
And a lot of times when we read the scripture, we automatically say, well, that's talking about the heathen. Well, it starts with Israelites that are not grounded in the doctrine. They have a heathen mind. When you read Matthew chapter 18, he that does not take counsel, let him be counted as a heathen man. So the 2/3 Israelites are a part of the heathens that are going to be judged in the last days. We don't like to do that when it comes to our own people. But if they're not grounded in the doctrine, the heathen starts with Israelites. Judgment starts with the Israelites. So the Lord is preparing a sacrifice here. And it starts with the word going out, a consuming fire. So the rebels, the heathen, are going to be like lambs and goats, rams, consumed by the fire that's going to come from above, starting with the nuclear missiles, followed by the laser and chariot fire. So an offering is getting ready to be consumed by a fire from heaven, like Elijah calls fire to come down from heaven. We're preaching fire coming down from heaven. The word of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. You got it, King.
This is the book of Isaiah 34, verse 1.
Yep.
Come near, ye nations, to hear,
Beautiful.
and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein.
Yep.
The world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
See, so this is what the Most High is preparing. Whenever you read the Old Testament and you prepared an altar, you would set up the altar and you would get the rams and goats and cut them up. And you would have the blood running off the edge into a bowl, a sacrifice, an offering. And then you would consume it with fire. So the Lord is doing that here in America, is what's coming. So when you see the prophets out, you're seeing the Most High's candle lights. You're seeing the fire that's being prepared. And it's going to end with literal fire that's going to burn those that hate him, those that despise his wise counsel, those that despise his holy name. He's going to set this space on fire. And America is a witch. America is a warlock. America is a dirty whore. So she's going to be burned and stoned by nuclear warheads. So the law is not done away with. He's going to manifest that law by the execution of his judgment.
Yeah, it's gonna be. You know when they say it's overkill? America's gonna get overkill.
Yep.
You know, the end. You know, at the end of the fireworks, and they do the climax at the end. It's just never gonna stop. The fire's gonna, smoke gonna keep going up.
Yep.
You know, the fire's gonna. There's gonna be ambers everywhere for years.
How many remember the old video games you played in the 80s? It would show a nuclear mushroom cloud that says game over. So the elites know the deal. They know that they're going to end being consumed by fire. Hey, when you make a covenant or sell your soul to the devil, you know that the end of that deal is you being put to death. But you're enjoying the temporary luxuries and comforts of that deal. That's a part of the contract. But you might be given 10 years to be exalted, to be famous, to be exalted in glory, to be rich and wealthy. You see, but you know you got 10, 20, or 30 years before you're put to death. Look at Prince. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and several countless celebrities, over 400 rap artists, dead. So that covenant that you made came with benefits but a short lifespan. So you chose a covenant of death. You got it, King.
Oh yeah, there's this she's a new rapper. She's not really out there like that, so she's not popular at all. But she got this hit song, and in the lyrics she says, "You want my life, but you gonna do the sacrifice for it."
Yep.
So who knows what these people are really doing behind closed doors? When they really started out, they're young. Now they get hot later. You like the brothers going into, they making that covenant with Esau, with Esau, Edom.
Right.
And therefore what they're doing is they're putting their spirit, their life in his hands, saying, yeah, I'll sacrifice and do whatever you want if you're going to give me some kind of equivalent exchange in their mind. Okay,
Yep.
cool. I gotta perform these rituals, do these sacrifices, and you'll make me popular? Great, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Right? That's making that covenant with death.
Remember Kanye West, there's a famous video out there? He said he sold his soul to the devil for a Happy Meal. See, a lot of our people are bugged out. All they see is comfort items on this side. They don't believe in the glorious eternal kingdom promised through the spirit of the book.
right.
So they're trying to get their peace and comfort and wealth and fame here on this side, although it's short-lived. Hey, when you look at a whore, it's a short, cheap thrill. That's America.
Yeah.
She's only set up to give you a short, cheap thrill and be cast away. But Israelites are okay with that. That short, quick deal.
Hey, look at Diddy.
Yep, Diddy.
He's still sitting down.
Con.
Salakia too, Sharp, I must say real quick. The whores actually would, bathe and cleanse themselves, but this whore doesn't do none of that.
Yep.
And that's why you get all types of disease, infections, bacteria infections, all types of stuff, man.
That's heavy.
You know, it's a different type of whore. This whore
Yep.
don't give a shit about you. She wants you to die.
That's heavy.
No, but if I may real quick,
Yeah.
Char. This is Habakkuk chapter 2. I'm gonna read verse 12, then I'm gonna jump down to verse 16. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood,
Wow.
and establish a city by iniquity.
Uh-huh.
Verse 16. Thou art filled with shameful glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai's right hand shall be turned unto thee,
Yep.
and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
Yeah. And you know what I like about this is, a shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. So when you build something through violence, bloodshed, theft, and robbery, unrighteous dealings, you know deep within your conscience, this is not going to end well. How many drug dealers you know, or kingpins that live to be old, to die in old rightful age, peacefully in their bed? Usually their death is very tragic, very bloody, being filled with bullet holes, being massacred in the street. The old timers would say he died with his shoes on. Here in the streets, a violent death. So deep within your conscience, when you're living that lifestyle, money, holes, and clothes, you know it's going to end in violence if you're honest with yourself.
Yeah.
You already know that, and you've accepted the covenant of death.
Hey, bro, don't forget the ending of that. Money, clothes, and
all
hoes.
the
All the nigga
Yeah,
knows.
all the-
That's it. Like that. That's it. That's all you know, niggas.
all
Yeah,
the
Elder
niggas
Monatazak coming to mind right now.
That's like a precept.
And right now you got niggas that just tuned in and heard when they heard that. Hey, stop it right here. You know? Hey, you know, Jake operates in the flesh. A lot of Jakes, you know, you've taken on the characteristics of your father, the devil. This man is not operating on a spiritual frequency. He's operating on the worldly vibe. He's operating on what he can get, how much he can get, and when he can get it, which is now. And he's never satisfied with blood, as the scriptures say. Hey, let's go ahead and get that if you don't mind, Book the shop.
I got something too.
Okay, King.
Yo, that temperature dropped, boy. Hey, this is when I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Psalm 58,
Cause
verse
Esau, you don't want us to be out here in the cold. You think we wasting our time and stuff?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's time for you to get exposed.
Yeah.
Bitch!
Psalm 58,
I feel
verse
like the
3.
buzz on the West Coast, you know? Go ahead,
Right. Psalm 58 verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb.
Yeah.
They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Yeah, as soon as they be born speaking lies. Look how long, it didn't take long for Cain to do what he needed to do.
Yeah.
You know, they were young.
Right.
It didn't take Esau long to say, you know what, I'm going to kill my brother. On his father's deathbed, by the way. You're supposed to be mourning for your father. You think about killing your own twin brother.
Yeah.
Wicked from the womb.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Al.
It says their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ears.
Yeah, hey, you get bit by a rattlesnake, if that goes untreated, you're dead. You know? A lot of people have to get amputated because they can't get to where they need to fast enough. And that's just a rattlesnake, man. Imagine if a king anaconda or cobra comes at your ass. You're through. Or them fucking snakes that spit. They don't even got to attack, even bite you, bro.
Yeah.
That's how Esau is. He's like that spitting snake, where he don't even got to be near you.
Yeah.
He'll just send, like the brother said, send you a robotic centurion after you. Say, hey, you went over the white lines. Here's $75 ticket. You know, Esau's wicked, man. Any way to make a buck. That's what the elites think. When the disasters happen, they say don't let it go unwasted. Somebody can capitalize.
Yep.
Oh, like that video circulated about that guy, his last name is Silverstein. He bought the plot where the Twin Towers were a month before the destruction and took out a specific policy on terrorism. That said that was the biggest land grab and money transaction in history. He made billions off of that. Yeah. I didn't know that. I knew all about the conspiracies and all that, but I didn't know that fact. I'm like, damn, it was a rat.
I read about it.
The whole time capitalized.
Yeah.
Off of all that bloodshed. That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's fucked up. And that's why I said 9/11 was a sacrifice to bring in the Patriot Act.
Yep.
Esau has done some wicked ass shit to bring in his legislation. Like Trump, he's talking about we're gonna level Gaza.
Yeah.
Really? And bring all the original inhabitants back in there? That's our fucking land, man.
That's right.
You know, in his mind, people would think, well, he's gonna bring the Palestinians Act. No, he's gonna put the Yiddle Jiddles there.
That's it.
They're gonna build another Wailing Wall.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mr.
They don't wail enough. That's why the Lord said in Malachi, He hates you. It don't matter how much you cry. You so-called white people, all the way up to the elites, you Edomites, you can't cry enough tears.
Yep.
All right? Cry me a river. One Republic, cry me a river. It's too late to apologize, man. It's too late. We're at the end of this thing, man. It's 2025. They got everything on the books. Just do it already.
Yeah. Right.
You know? Talking about AI is going to take over all the jobs. Take the jobs. That's it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every time you Google something, the niggas already answering the question for you already. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Every time you call somewhere, you're talking to a fucking robot.
Yep.
Yeah.
The same voice on all the phones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You think in the South they at least have a Southern robot accent, you know? The U.S. is so far behind. That's why this place just needs to get destroyed, man. And like we were going into, it didn't matter what you did. You were born this way. America was built to be destroyed.
That's it.
The Most High is the potter. You got it, Slocky.
Hey, Raj, why you worried about pumps and where your fringes at, huh?
Oh yeah, Con. I can't get saved if I don't have fringes.
Right.
Apparently to the Grimace Israelites,
Yep.
you know, to the Q dogs. IUIC Q.
You know when you read Sirach 12 and 10, you know when you read of Psalms 58, the wicked is talking about the Edomites. They have a symbol here in Virginia of a snake. Don't tread on me.
Yep.
They know who they are, okay? So they can play dumb like they don't know who they are, but they know that they are the Edomites. Why you think they keep shadow banning the videos and taking down channels? But see, they're on limited time because this word is going out, spreading. Every day, there's a new member that wakes up to this doctrine.
That's right.
Every single day. So this man is running out of time, and he knows it too. You got it, King.
This is Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for
Yep.
like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
See, iron, it gets exposed when the elements hit it. Air, wind, water, rain. So this man is being exposed by the doctrine. And the doctrine is the breath of life. The doctrine is the fountain of living waters. The doctrine is wind, breath of life.
Let's bring it back this way, Sean.
You see that? Back this way.
See it now that it stopped raining. Wow.
God.
Yeah.
So this man's wickedness is being exposed.
Right.
Like rust in the elements, in the open. So he's being rebuked in the open by the word. You got it, King.
Sirach 12, verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rest have not been altogether wiped away.
So he humbles himself through his policies. He's got a Democratic and a Republican side. Just like in Rome, they had the plebeians and patricians, a two-headed beast. But they're two heads or two wings of the same bird. So they'll speak calmly and delicately.
Yeah.
They'll change out leadership, making you think the pendulum is swinging for the betterment of society. No, it's used to mentally manipulate you, thinking that you have a vote, you have a voice. But they're only playing mind games to sway the masses into the left center.
Yeah. You know what I was reading about Nero? They said all the people in power during Nero's time that likely killed him. They said even though they hated him and the things that he did, they kept all the same policies. After he died, they kept all the same policies and they kept on furthering a lot of his acts and his shenanigans that he was doing. So nothing changed, just like in these times.
Yeah.
If Trump, when he came in office, the U.S. would have still had to get in line with what everyone else is doing geopolitically, internationally.
That's right.
We're also going to be left out.
Right.
All the other countries, again, uploaded to the blockchain system, and the U.S. is just not going to happen. Of course it is. It doesn't matter who's in power.
Right.
They say Elon is worth like 400 billion or something like that.
Yeah.
That's nothing compared to the elites.
That's right.
No.
It's toilet paper.
Nothing.
Yeah, they're past the trillions at this point,
Yeah.
and they have real assets.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have paper money. They have land.
Yeah.
They have military behind them.
They got you.
Yeah, they got you.
Yeah. And when you look at China, they've already established.
They call you the Goyim. Goyim,
Yep.
the useless eaters. Which is really supposed to be Gawayim.
Well, this is Sirach 14, verse 7 to back up the Shar. And if he doeth good,
Yeah.
he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness.
See that? So ultimately, this man wants to establish a new world order. But he's making you think he has your best interest at heart.
That's right.
He's making you think he's a humanitarian, a philanthropist, okay? To try to better society or to try to increase the quality of life for a global human environment. United States international aid and development. These are all guises or fronts. When you look at China, they're using China right now as a model by which to replicate or mimic a social credit score system built on blockchain, and it's tied to your biometrics. If you're feeling hatred, anger, envy, wrath, if you're feeling rebellion, if you're feeling doubt against the government, it measures your body, bio, and then metrics. So it measures those feelings.
Yeah, if you're a black, it'll come to the point where if you're a so-called black man with a beard at a certain height, and if you're caught on one of these cameras looking frustrated for too damn long, they're gonna come ask you, hey, is everything okay?
Yep.
We saw you
Yeah.
traveling south, and you looked a little upset back on 7th Street.
I can't have feelings.
You know?
Yep.
And look, and you were walking towards the White House. Because you seen a Jake climbed over the fence. A Jake tried to climb over the fence, but they said that he saw a shadowy figure on top of the White House, so he climbed down and said, nah, I'm just gonna get some chicken.
Yeah.
You know? It was probably one of these derelicts. You know, they be doing the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
That bunch of nothing.
The nigga probably thought he was going home, you know, for all he thought. But that's where we're going. Because in China, you can walk, it was over 10 years ago, you could walk into stores in China, pick up your item and walk out, and it would be charged to your account based off of your facial recognition.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So America's playing catch up.
Con. Remember, there's an old video out that Joe Biden, when he was a senator, he told Chief Justice Roberts, you will rule on an electronic device that can measure the mindset and sentiment, whether or not somebody is feeling violence, whether or not they're feeling anti-government sentiment. You will rule on that, Chief Justice Roberts. I mean, remember that video that was out there.
Yep.
So everything is pre-planned. You think it's by chance your government leaders are elected? No, they are pre-selected.
That's right.
These are people that are CIA groomed. There's another video out there with George Clinton. He's 16 years old, and he meets John F. Kennedy, shaking his hand. These are CIA groomed, cultivated, developed pre-selectees to take office. And you think your vote counts. They look at you as goyim, like the Zaquan said. They look at you as being stupid. You're not illuminated. So they're not going to put the power or give that power to the people because you don't have it, period. So the two horns like a lamb, this man is using a left-right paradigm or the Hegelian dialectic to sway your minds.
Yeah, Janus and Jambries, you know?
Yup. Oh, that's heavy, yeah.
See what's in the future, see the past, you know,
Uh-huh.
omnipresent type shit.
Yep. You got something?
Yeah, sure. Just like you said they got pre-selected people to run in office.
Yep.
The Lord got his pre-selected men.
That's
I don't
right.
want to write this out. We are those men.
Yep.
You know?
That's right. Yeah, I mean, when you look at President Obama and you trace this man's history, first of all, on his mother's side, it goes back to these so-called Germans, but there's a family there in Germany, trying to think of the last name, but it's connected to the elites, the elite families.
Bushes.
No, it's a German name. So this man is connected to the
Samak on the
to,
Samak probably know what time this is.
right.
Go ahead.
He's connected to the so-called British families on his mother's side. And then on his father's side goes back to Kenya. But this man was developed by the CIA long before he even thought about running for political office.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's the nobles of Great Britain. It goes back to, it starts with a W. Okay? They're connected to the Illuminati.
Yeah, he was groomed, just like a Macaulay Culkin or a fucking Olsen twin. You
Yep.
know?
Con. You got it, King?
The book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
Hey, Paul was operating on a high level. The mystery of iniquity. Cain would be regenerated and come back as the Roman Empire. His descendants, Esau, Edom. Paul understood that. It is a mystery to the uninitiated. Those that are unlearned, the Edomites, the so-called white man. The mystery of iniquity was already at work during Paul's time. Read that again, Book of Shah.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
So the scriptures will project or fast forward into the future. We're living in that time of the end of Edom, the last leg of the Roman Empire. So he's going to be taken out of the way by whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. Come on.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
So the spirit of the Lord's mouth are the prophets, his mouthpiece, that are prophesying the downfall and the destruction of the daughter of Babylon. But it's going to materialize into a physical fire, pursuant to Jeremiah 5 and 14. A consuming fire, the blazing chariot fire from the so-called UFOs. Hey, they've stood up a UFO task force, a watchtower, and they've pumped in upwards of $30 billion for this UFO task force. And that might be old data. last I checked. So what we're teaching is prophetic. It's real. You got it.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 6, verse 5, to back up the shar. Therefore have I hewed them by the prophets. I have slain them by the words of my mouth, and thy judgments are as the night that goeth forth.
So whenever we're preaching our words, let's get Isaiah 49, book of Shah. He has hid me in his sheath. So whenever we're teaching out here, hey, we are spewing out swords, fire.
That's right.
We are slaying the wicked and cutting this empire, the spiritual walls of Jericho, with the words of our mouth. This man cannot operate when truth comes out. He cannot operate when the spotlight is shined on him. The international elite, the Illuminati, the so-called illuminated ones, they must operate under the shadow of darkness, a shadow government. So when truth comes out, when the lights come on, the roaches scatter.
Yeah, like real true rodents.
Yep.
You know?
Come on. This man can only operate under the shadow of deceit and lies. Yes, his blessing is a sword, but also deception. That's why he's called crafty, a serpent, a master of disguise and deception.
That's right.
Veils, cloaks, and daggers. You got it, King.
Pen 2.
He has hid me. Yeah, verse 2.
Come. The book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 2. And he hath made my mouth like a sharp sword, in the shadow of his hand hath he hid me, and made me a polished shaft, in his quiver hath he hid me.
See? So the prophets is like a weapon that the Most High has hid just for the time now. He shall be consumed by this word that's happening now, pursuant to Hebrews 4 and 12. Our people are bugged out. They just walk by while the word of God is coming out because they trust the white man and this system. They don't believe in the Bible. The same Bible that said we would go into slavery with ships is prophesying that this devil is going to go into slavery and be taken down with fire. Read that again. So the Lord timed this for his weapons to come out. His men, the prophets. You got it, Balak.
Isaiah chapter 49, verse 2. And he hath made my mouth like a sharp sword. In the shadow of his hand hath he hid me. And he made me a polished shaft. In his quiver hath he hid me.
Hey, you know, I was talking about how high-ranking people hide themselves. You know, hey, down the prophets are being unveiled.
That's right.
Hey, the governorship is being exposed now.
That's right.
Okay, the hidden ones that was written off as slaves. But little did you know that the Lord has reserved unto himself 7,000, which represents completion.
That's right.
Okay, lively stones that are being unveiled. You ever see beautiful polished stones come out of a nice silk cloth? You pulling that silk cloth off of them, okay, and just putting them on full display for the world to see. A spectacle unto the world. A shining sword rebuking this goddamn devil.
That's right.
Go ahead, King.
This is Isaiah 44. I'm going to read verses 24 to 26. Thus saith the Lord, thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb.
Yep.
I am Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai,
Beautiful.
that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spreadeth abroad the earth by myself. Thus, that frustrateth the tokens of the liars,
Yep.
and maketh diversers mad, that turneth wise men backward, and maketh their knowledge foolish, that confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers, that saith to Jerusalem, thou shalt be inhabited, and to the cities of Judah ye shall be built, and I will raise up the decayed places thereof. Thus saith the deep, be dry, and I will dry up thy rivers.
Hey, whenever you read the scripture, you know what comes to mind? When America talks about its founding fathers. So the elect are the founding fathers, the ancient men, rebuilding the tabernacles of the thrones of David. The founding fathers are alive and well, present, prophesying the reconstruction and the rebuilding of the tabernacle of David.
Right.
So you're witnessing that real time.
Yeah. Some of us were there with Nehemiah, man. When Nehemiah was giving out the instructions,
Look out.
hold a sword, work around the clock.
Look
You
out.
know what I'm saying?
Look out.
Some of us are up on the wall.
Look out.
You know what I'm saying? 45-degree angle, knees bent, so we don't
Uh-huh.
pass out and shit.
Con.
You know how they be, when you was told to stand at attention, you know.
Yep.
Shit, I was in marching band in high school. That's where I learned that shit from. You know? Keep your knees bent. Don't pass out on the field, or we ain't sending you out there. You know what I'm saying? So we're given strict assignments.
Yep.
You know? We're a lively stone is not a dead stone.
Right.
It's always moving.
Yep.
It's full of the spirit. You know, and these lively stones, not only are we alive, we're electrified, man.
That's right.
Powerful.
There's electricity running through these stones.
That's right.
You know?
Hey, who wants a building without electricity and power? You must be out of your damn mind.
Not I said that.
Hey, this building, the Lord's temple, is a lighthouse. Okay?
Third
Full of the spiritual internet. And we got divine connection with the Most High.
That's right.
Okay? Hey, I would get me to the wise men that know my will.
I got that preset.
You got it, Malak.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 4.
Wow, that's the spirit.
That's it right there.
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 4. Therefore I said, surely these are poor. They are foolish, for they know not the way of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, nor the judgment of their power.
So we're poor in spirit, which means we're not in our kingdom. That's what it's getting into. Okay, the spirit of the kingdom is going to be full of the glory and majesty of the Almighty.
right.
A righteous government.
That's right.
This kingdom right now is under the damn devil. Okay? You got it, Malak.
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 5. I will get me unto the great men, and I will speak unto them. For they have known the way of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in the judgment of their power. But these have altogether broken the yoke and burst the bonds.
So these are the founding fathers of Israel that have been established. These are the pillars. When you look at pillars being erected, they're built upon a chief cornerstone. So these are chief ones, the chief men, the leadership of this architecture, of this structure. So they must understand the blueprint. They must understand the floor plans. What is that chief man called? A foreman that understands the construction project.
Or like the parable of the steward.
The stewards.
You know,
The what?
stewards.
Con. Hey, the stewards of this rebuilding, reconstruction of the tabernacle of David. Understand the floor plan, the blueprint of Yahweh Shai, his doctrine. That's something a lot.
This is,
Okay? Hey, is it not written that I will rebuild the tabernacle of David that is fallen and raise up the breaches thereof and ruins thereof? Okay? So the rebuilding of the throne of David means slavery for you other nations. Our women don't care as long as they can continue their welfare check and kicking the man's ass out of the house.
Yeah.
They're not worried about the prophecies of the throne of David.
Right.
They just want their welfare check, Section 8, SNAP, and EBT.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to be put back in order, you women.
Salakia
Yeah,
Shah,
get some damn chores.
God.
Trump signed some executive orders on EBT, SNAPs, and also housing Section 8. You gotta have a certain amount of work to get that stuff.
Yeah, you gotta prove your work. No
Yep.
more just saying you're unemployed and you get a check.
God.
You gotta prove,
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
Good job.
I know from my past experience, I've always had to do that.
Yeah.
You want an employment check? You gotta mail in how many interviews and your references in that you followed up
Yep.
in order to get that check.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then even then, they don't give you a full check like you was getting from the before. Let's say you was making let's say you was making 500 a week. They may give you 280.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you lucky, right? 290. But that's with you proving it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some bullshit.
And you know what? These devils are watching our videos. Because we've been cursing out the nigger woman for years, starting with the apostles. They know that. You see? And don't forget that they consult with demonic entities.
Yeah.
They shall seek to please the poor. The poor are the Israelites, elect, that are crying out. Okay? Because we're not in our kingdom. We're in the kingdom of unrighteousness. So they know that. They're listening. So you nigger women don't understand that the devil works for the Most High
That's right.
on the left-hand side. This word is moving the left hand.
Right.
But you're bowing down to this man because he's in power. You got it, Malak.
Given by the Lord too. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua
Yep.
as the waters cover the sea.
See, we're saturating this earth with the word. Is it not written? And this gospel, not white man Jesus. That's an old, outdated, expired doctrine. It's talking about the doctrine of the kingdom of Yahushua. Hey, beloved, please read that again.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
This is
this
Habakkuk
doctrine shall
chapter
be
2,
preached.
verse
Matthew
14.
24.
For the
Yeah, you got
earth
it.
shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua as the waters cover the sea.
See, so this is an overflowing scourge.
That's right.
This word is saturating the earth with truth. Truth shall spring forth.
right.
And this devil can't hide himself anymore because the men of the Lord, his lords, are on the scene. And he knows it. So he has no choice but to move subtly and have a vain attempt to please the poor.
Yeah.
To try to pacify us.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be able to do enough. And he knows it.
Yeah, his form of pacifying you niggas is dropping off a pile of bricks during a protest. You're supposed to be there to mourn and be upset.
Yep.
This nigga's dropping off a brick in cars to light on fire, matches and gasolines. He's going through with a ski mask, smashing windows, then they blaming it on your ass.
God.
Thanks, Esau. Thanks, George Soros. You know?
Set these niggas up.
Yeah,
Right.
set him up.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a party promoter, man, for wickedness.
Yeah.
Every so-called black movement, the small hats are behind it. Look at Dr. Martin Luther King. They set him up. He's taking a picture with the damn Rothschilds. Him and his wife, smiling with these devils with small hats. And you niggas fell for it, having dinner with him. They set him up. He was a prop. You got it, Malak.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 14. And this gospel shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
And you know what? That's why a lot of people, they didn't like King, because I got family there who's in the South. I'm talking about in Atlanta. They didn't like his ass because a lot of the people who knew him, they knew that he was actually into white women, Edomite women. You know what I'm saying? And then on the low, his security and his detail, they declassified that he was actually seeing men as well.
Yep.
But a lot of people in the South, they didn't fuck with him, man,
Right.
because he was two-sided.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he just showed up. The same way that we look at, who's this guy, the slickback nigga, he lost all that weight, not Jesse Jack, Al Sharpton.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He just pops up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, nigga, you're not dead?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put Sharpton on a jet, send him down there, calm these niggas down.
You know what's heavy about
You know
what you
what
just
I'm
said, Zaquan? What's heavy about what he said? Remember during the 1800s and 1900s, they would have black pastors that were plants of the government.
Yes.
The same unto this day. Many of these pastors with these big churches are FBI informants.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay? So they're reporting to the government and they're under government contract.
Yep.
501c3.
Yeah. And
So-
you know, Salakia, what my family was telling me, the women anyways, his wife, Coretta, when
Yep.
shit was getting crazy, she would go around the city doing speeches, calming the people down. But what she was really doing was speaking to the women for the women to calm the men down.
Wow.
You know? So they use agents on both sides.
Wow.
You know, they say, oh, Coretta endured all that stuff, that he was cheating on her, fuck all that.
Yeah.
She was juiced in too.
Yeah.
Going to the hood, doing speeches, telling Jake to calm down. You know what I'm saying? And then they got, down there in Atlanta, they got that Edomite, I think they took a statue down, but in front of their Capitol building, they had Robert E. Lee on a horse.
Yeah.
You know? But I think they might have took that down when they were doing the statue thing.
Yeah.
They got a school in Virginia named after that
Robert
fact.
E. Lee?
Yeah, in Springfield.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
nigga's wicked as fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Wicked as hell.
They changed it up.
It's a damn demon, man.
And you know what, Zaquan? I'm willing to bet you, and I speak as a man, but in order for Coretta Scott King to be initiated, more than likely a small hat had his way with her and put her in the compromising spot. For them to trust you, they got to put you in a compromising spot. Okay, woman on woman, or they got to pop you or something. So she was juiced in for sure. And our people fall for it every time. Vote for Hillary Clinton back in the day. She's a high-level witch that sponsored and supported Margaret Sanger that said Negroes are like weeds that need to be eliminated. But you niggers are gullible. My goodness gracious, you got it, beloved. Hey, we're going to go into something real quick on black laws. When you're called black, they're basically telling you that you're not a full citizen. You're under black codes. So you're basically less than a man, less than a human, so to speak. It's very good to get into the black codes and black codification or black laws.
Okay. Okay, it says first, there exists no nation of black Americans, nor is there a black America in any documented record.
What you reading from?
I got this from off Elder Malcolm's.
That's like a Barron's Law, or
Black Law
Dictionary, something like that.
Thank you.
Con.
We used to have that. Well, I still got it at the crib. We used to bring that to camp every week, thinking that we was going to stop the cops from arresting us. Where were we wrong?
Con. Continuing on. Nor is there a black America in any documented record the world over. Black Americans are what is referred to in law as a misnomer, or collectively misnomers. As you well know, grammatically, black is an adjective and is not a proper noun. Socially and politically, black implies civilizator. What is that? Civilizator.
Civilizator mortuus.
Civilizator mortuus, which
like a dead citizen, right?
That's what it says, so, which means dead in the eyes of law. So you're not even a person to these people. God, y'all cleave on the black. Black American is not a nationality, nor is it a nation. Therefore, black has no political interest nor powers in the free national constitution that was prepared for all free nations beings. That's like a national beings.
Now, you know what's heavy about that? And that civilis mortuus, we were walking dead here. Hey, that's at Ezekiel 37. Hey, brother, real quick, let's get that in the place where it was said unto you, you are not my people, black.
Got you.
You are not a nation, not a people, black. While he's getting that, let's go ahead and bring up 1 Peter 2 and 10. So the Bible is spot on. We were walking dead, black, dead souls, zombies. You got it, beloved.
I'm a Moor, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Where's that country at? Morocco? Yo, you're Moroccan. That's right, I'm black.
Yep. And
with a B-L-A-C-H.
Right.
Black.
And more literally means black.
Right.
I mean, this Bible is absolutely amazing.
That's right.
We got dumb niggas walking around talking about I'm a Moor. What are you talking about?
Right.
You got it, beloved.
Go home. Go
Right.
home then. Go home to your Moorish empire. You know, go home to your Moorish empire.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should shew forth the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
So the elect are shining now with the light of the glorious gospel. And this devil is scared because we're shining light on him. So now we have obtained sovereignty. So he's going to proceed with caution mode. Do I expose the Israelites? Well, that means their videos got to be shown on mainstream. He's in a catch-22. This man is terrified.
Yep.
Come on.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 10. Which in time past were not a people.
Black, civilis mortuus, which means a dead civilian or a dead citizen. Come on.
But are now the people of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Say what?
But are now the people of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
So the word makes us alive.
That's right.
And sovereign. So that's why he's going to proceed with caution mode. Come on.
which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy.
See that? So now we got an army, the Lord of Sabaoth, which means Lord of armies. Why you think the clusters of chariot ships are showing up every week?
That's right.
So an army is pre-postured against you. They're having press conferences now. What do we do about the foreign so-called alien threat? The tabernacle of David is being raised up with an army behind us. Let's get that, beloved. In that place where you were called black, Negro, Native American, Latino, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Jamaican, Haitian. Come on.
Hosea chapter 1 verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua.
And that's why when you read the U.S. Constitution, we hold these people to be, we hold this place, how does that written in the
words.
Thank you, I'm drawing a blank.
Be true and all that other nonsense.
God, one people, indivisible, one people. So they had to assimilate us into the doctrine of universalism, the Catholic Church, Christianity. You see, we hold these faiths to be true, that we are all one under God, which is under Satan that they worship. So they tricked us. You got it, King.
Exactly what you said earlier.
I think Zaquan had something.
Yeah, real quick.
The book of Hebrews chapter 11 verse 16. But now they desire a better country, that is in heavenly, wherefore the Most High is not ashamed to be called their power.
Yeah, see, the Most High is ashamed to be called our power right now because our people are calling themselves everything else except for it being an Israelite.
Powerful.
Then you have Israelites calling themselves Hebrew Israelites, which is screaming Christ. You're screaming Jesus. All we hear is Christ. The whole time you teach, you sound like somebody in a goddamn church. The Lord is ashamed, man. And you're not even desiring another country. You chilling, it's looking like you desire to be here. To do it bigger and better next year. You know what I'm saying?
right.
That bigger and better next year spirit. You know?
Fire.
Hey, Zaquan, I wonder what native's going to come out with for this Passover.
Hey, well, he might go on an actual donkey this time. He might get on an actual ass's cult.
I think he might walk in there with a lion.
Hey, well, hey, you got somebody in there named Yawasop. Just get on Yawasop's back. Let that nigga carry you. You know, wrestling when you jump on a dude's back for the tag team move, you know what I'm saying?
Main Street.
Right, off the turnbuckle looking at. Read that again, bro.
God. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 16. But now they desire a better country, that is in heavenly.
Right, we desire a better country that is heavenly. Alright? So, what do we have to say to that? Fuck America.
That's right.
Death to America. A Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
That's how we feel.
Baba Shaw.
If you believe in Hebrews 11 and 16, then you should agree with what we just said. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Nope.
It's collapsing in front of your eyes. Whether we come out here or not, America is still going to be destroyed in World War III. And those who hold the faith of the Bible, you're going to come under attack. Trump is going to deem you a religious extremist.
Coming.
Everyone, remember during the time of Nero, it was commanded for everybody to worship him as a god. And then what if you didn't? He persecuted you. Remember, under Nero, there is the persecution of our people.
That's right.
All right? That's going to happen again. And a lot of you so-called white people, you Edomites on the Bible Belt, you know, that they call the Mason-Dixon line, you know, the top of Maryland, and then it runs west. You think you're all protected. That's the funny thing. All you MAGA hat wearers. Well, you're going to be wearing that MAGA hat right into a goddamn concentration camp. With your Bible or without your Bible. And you know what they're going to have written in there for you? You know them half scriptures. They had Psalms, Proverbs in the New Testament. That's what's gonna be waiting for you in the red letter. And you're gonna think you're in a good cause. I'm talking about you Israelites now, you know? You're gonna think you're in a good cause. Cause you had I think the tribe of Zebulon out there singing that they voted for Donald Trump, playing the congas and shit like that. Then it cut to a clip of them in handcuffs and getting on planes.
Wow.
That's what the fuck.
With Hispanics for Trump shirts.
Oh my
You know, getting dropped back off in your country. Why? Because you don't have the desire that the Lord wants you to have.
Yep.
You're supposed to desire a heavenly country.
That's right.
See, people are saying, store my treasures up in heaven. You mean I got to get my check and somehow figure out how to make that spiritual?
Yep.
You know, that's what Jake is thinking about.
Fine.
I got my treasure store. I paid the pastor.
Yeah.
You know, I paid Guadalupe, the mother of abominations.
Man, Jake loved being a slave, man.
Yeah.
They love being a slave.
They
Are
love
thou a
it.
homeborn slave?
Yeah.
Jake loves to check, man.
Fine. And
That's why
we the
Esau,
problem.
he pays you on Fridays, because that Friday, the God of Friday goes back to freakism, man, and just lewdness.
Yeah.
Once the sun goes down, lewdness to ensue. Esau wants you to get your check so you can go to the bar and drink that shit up.
Yeah.
Or snort it up your nose.
What you got?
Exactly what you said earlier. This is Isaiah 19. I want to bring this out anyway, so I'm going to bring it out now. Isaiah 19, verse 17. The land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt.
Yeah.
Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself, because of the counsel of Yahweh of hosts,
beautiful.
which ye have determined against it.
So this is the council that the Most High has set up in a little sanctuary right here. Okay? That's his mouthpiece, a counselor of elect men.
Behind enemy lines.
Behind enemy lines, which is beautiful. So it's stirring up fear and anxiety in the wicked global elite.
That's right.
Consternation. How do we handle this? They're not threatening us with open violence, but they're prophesying our destruction. If we come against them, we got to expose them. So the flame is just going to ignite further when we try to put it out.
Yeah.
How do you put out a grease fire? You got to be careful how you do that, because it might spread. So they are proceeding with caution. So the Lord is planting a kingdom in the midst of destruction and chaos.
That's right.
What the Zaquan brought out earlier. So this is scripture that goes into what he brought out earlier. You got it, King.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 51. Isaiah chapter 51, verse 16. And I have put my words in thy mouth, and I have covered thee in the shadow of mine hand, that I may plant the heavens.
That I may what?
That I may plant the heavens.
Beautiful.
And lay the foundation of the earth, and say unto Zion, thou art my people.
See that? So the founding fathers are prophesying the rebuilding of the house of David.
That's right. That's right.
Through wisdom.
That's right.
Rebuilding this kingdom. So it's striking fear. You can't come against a divine spiritual council of counselors, ancient men. Proceed with caution to come against the power of the Most High sanctuary.
Yeah, what you gotta understand is we're ushering in a holy priesthood. See, Esau wants to defile that with all his wicked sacrifices, seances, and sorceries.
That's right.
But you can't compromise the hopeful elect. It said if you might deceive the very elect. Go ahead, what you got, bro?
Okay, this is Job 21, verse 30 and 31. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, they shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Who shall declare his way to his face?
Yeah.
And who shall repay him what he have done?
Yeah, that's us. That's like everybody asking who's gonna go up against Goliath. You know, that's us. We ready to go.
Right.
You know, we've had our uniforms on, the scripture says be ready with your garments. You know? Don't get caught out there naked. See, Esau wants you naked and afraid. Cold, you know, no fire. No, we're clothed. We got the fire of Yahweh Shemiah Rashad.
That's right.
And we're going to light the whole house of the hopeful elect up with the light. And they're going to stay warm.
That's right.
We're going to keep our lamps burning, man. Go ahead,
It's the book of
Hold on,
Ezekiel.
was there some more there?
Yeah,
That was it?
one more precept.
Come on.
Verse 32. Yet shall he be brought to the grave and shall remain in the tomb.
All right, and that's what's going to happen, man. One day there's going to be no more Edomites, you know, and that's going to be beautiful. And Edomites is going to be a thing of the past, man.
Right.
So it makes sense why we'll be able to live forever. No more Edomites. Because Esau's going to fight. He's going to be upset, you know. It's going to be a stubborn Edomite in the 500th year of the kingdom that tries to do something stupid, you know. You know, and it's like, all right, hey, we're gonna have to get rid of these niggas one day. You know, once we get everything finalized, get the fire going, you know? And the earth is gonna rejoice.
That's right.
Go ahead, Doc.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 11, verse 16. Therefore say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, although I have cast them far off among the heathen.
Right, that's us. So this is in Ezekiel. So this is also going into the Israelite foreigners and the concept of the Gentiles in the New Testament. All right. There's a diaspora of our people, and it didn't just happen in the 1500s, the 1400s. It happened way back in the garden. Adam was dispersed and kicked out of the garden. When you get all the way down to it, and the Adamites, you know, look at Abraham. He was deported and told to leave that land of Samaria and Shinar, you know, to leave from because his forefathers were worshiping the host of heaven. They were doing a lot of stuff on the left hand side. He said, "Get the hell up out of there." So the Lord said He's going to leave a little sanctuary. That's why we appear as such, and the majority of people who claim to be religious and into religion are into mainstream, big body and quantity groups, man. You know, where everything's for show. Look at my church. You know, look at my Easter service. You know, look at my pastor this, pastor that. You know, every time my mom brings up a deacon or my pastor, I try to change the topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is this nigga at where you need help? Or where's this bitch at? You always talking about this lady at your church. You know, tell her to pay for your oil change for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? And see how they act.
Did you read Ezekiel yet? We got Ezekiel 11.
Yeah, this brother's in Ezekiel 11. Read it at the same time. Sorry.
All right, ready, bro? 3, 2, 1, go.
Go ahead, read it, bro.
Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 16. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, although I have cast them afar off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you can go to Joel 2, and I will pour out my spirit upon them. Joel, the 2nd chapter. Right, so it said no matter where we go, somewhere, somehow, the Lord was going to allow His hopeful elect to wake up. And no matter what empire is in rulership, all right, the Lord was going to allow that to happen. Now more so specifically in these times. Because in all the other ancient empires and in captivities, we understood who we were. You know? Go ahead. He's a demon. No, read that again, bro. From the top.
Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 16. Therefore say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, although I have cast them afar off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come.
Right, so in order for the Lord to build up a sanctuary, there have to be a temple. There have to be a priesthood set up there. So that's what the Lord has returned. Right. So when He does that, He's not going to give His priesthood to a completely different nation. What's the point of Leviticus and the other books, the first 5 books? If He's going to leave a little sanctuary, He would have to leave it for His people. Now go to that precept, and then we'll go to Joel.
Straight to the point?
No, you can start wherever you want. All
right. Revelation chapter 11, and I'll start at 7. And when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascendeth out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them.
Yeah.
And shall overcome them and kill them.
Right, that's about to happen right now. Don't you understand? A lot of Akim might get martyred because of deep fakes, man. look, we gotta be real with ourselves. This man is gonna pull deep fakes on a lot of us. And guess what? You might get killed for it. We gotta come to grips with that. Like, yo, this man might really have me out here looking real crazy on the left-hand side. Yeah. Everybody looking at me wild, only for me to end up with a blade to my fucking neck or something, man.
Hey, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
They might have a situation, a so-called terrorist attack, right? And then they have an actual culprit caught on camera with a bag.
Yeah.
Right? And then they just put your face, take his face off, and put your face right on top of that shit.
Yeah.
So now, the image around the world is you looking back at the camera with a bag.
With t-shirt and fringes. You ain't never wore t-shirt and fringes the whole time of the trip.
With fringes, with a bag, going inside a government building.
Right.
Now your family looking like, yo, man, what the fuck?
Right.
Everybody think like, yo, man, I thought it was all about the spirit.
Right.
Well, why we? And you're like, it's not me, but they're not gonna want to listen to none of that.
Right.
They're gonna be like, these are the evidence.
Right. But it's crazy. You can have a whole DoorDash order at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Alibi.
They proof your alibi and shit.
Yeah,
this nigga go in the system, delete it. You know?
Yeah, no, for real.
Delete the family members who they think they will stand on your side.
That's
you
right.
know?
That's right.
Go ahead, bro. Read that again from the top.
Revelation 11, verse 7. And when they shall have finished their testimony.
Because when you read in the other book, was Revelation 13, it talks about the beast having great wonders and doing miracles, man.
AI.
That's
AI.
deep fake, man.
It's AI. It's
That's the pact for the future.
That's right.
Governance over AI, which means what? Governance over you.
That's right.
All right? Like I said, you could have... Esau has cameras where he can actually see your facial expression and say, you know what? This nigga looks a little too upset. Let's go find him and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Or they can create an image of you looking upset and say, hey, what's going on?
Oh, they can create an image and audio, fake audio of you talking about doing some terroristic shit.
Yep.
And you sitting there like, yo, that's not me.
Yeah.
I never spoke about that.
Right.
The proof, look at the records of me being on the highways and the edges, speaking about the Spirit of the Lord and how we got to wait for Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
But like you said, but then an audio of you talking crazy about C4s and shit. You're like, yo, that ain't me. But it sounds like you. And we got this image of you. Hey, but like you said, that's why the scripture said, don't worry about what you're gonna say. The Spirit is gonna be dealing with you in that time. And it's really not gonna be some back and forth at that time.
No constitution.
We're not gonna have no lawyers, like the brother said. We're gonna be under maritime law, martial law. We're not gonna have no lawyers talking about, I gotta prove. Judge, give me 6 months to prove. Now, give me 6 months to prove that my client is innocent.
Yeah.
Hell nah, bro.
Yeah, best believe when the Israelites, the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord are on trial, chaos is gonna start ensuing.
Absolutely.
It already started. I mean, the system in which they prosecute you, it might be in a black site. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Where only the elites are watching what's going on.
Oh.
You see the elites' faces and shit, and they're looking at you. You finally see who's behind the screen. You know, we wait. Hey, bring it on, man.
Right.
Bring it on. We're ready to face the last boss.
That's right.
You know, you fighting through a video game, beating multiple levels, getting all the damn tokens, saving up all your armor just so you can beat this nigga at the end. That's what we doing, man.
Right.
On the hardest level.
Right.
You know?
Highest difficulty.
Yeah, keep going, bro.
Revelation 11 and 7. And when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascendeth out of the bottomless
Right.
pit.
When are we going to finish our testimony? When this man brings his chip in? Because these are the final parts of our testimony coming to pass.
That's right.
The chip, you know, cannibalism, chaos, everything Yahweh Shah warned us about. But most importantly, this everybody trying to getting uploaded to this blockchain beast system, man. Where everybody's locked in electronically through this man's craft.
That's right.
That's when the testimony is going to end, because if you don't get down with that, you might get guillotines.
Yep.
Or like the elder brother was saying, they might pull your family members, put your family members into the other room, put a gun to their head.
Yeah, man.
Or just show you an image, pull a deep fake of your family.
Yeah, to see if you're gonna crumble.
To see if you'll crumble, and make it look like they killed your family, but they really didn't.
right.
You know what I'm saying? They do that shit all the time in movies.
Yeah, but Jake could be like, nah, man, you being paranoid. You being paranoid.
Right, you're right.
Esau would never do that. I'm like, dude.
You gotta have a certain level of paranoia
I'm-
to be a visionary in this
Yeah,
truth.
and
You
I'm
know?
like,
Yeah.
do you understand the desperation that a king has to keep his crown?
Yeah.
In the history of humankind, do you understand the things that kings have done
Right.
to keep their crown? You'll be shocked, man. A king will go down to the dirtiest levels
Yeah.
to keep his crown, because guess what? It's sweet at the top.
Yeah. Oh shit! Look how Game of Thrones started off.
Yeah.
Man got his head chopped off.
Yeah.
You know.
You got something
Go
right
ahead,
there.
hop in there.
This is Luke chapter 21, verse 10, and it says, Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. Now I want to bring that up because the elder brother said it's going to be, when they persecute us, they put their hands on us, it's going to be chaos, which is true. It matches with the scriptures and the history of the life of the prophets. If you go back into the history of the prophets in the book of Acts, plenty of times when they had massive earthquakes, it was usually when what? Prophets were being arrested. All right? So the earthquakes in diverse places, part of that is also because men of the Lord are going to be arrested. When men of the Lord are arrested, guess what happens? You get a multitude of earthquakes.
Yeah.
That's a part of that. So you're going to see that happening.
Yeah. Just like that's why I sent that information on Nero. All them fires and stuff were happening, but what did he do? He brought the blame upon us.
That's right.
You know, and it wasn't just Jews. It was specifically the sect that believed on Yahushua.
Yeah.
You see when it said, because it said a special sect of the Jews that were Christians, as if the Jews weren't Christians themselves.
That's right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How the semantics within that.
Yeah, that's confusing if you don't understand the history
Yeah, bro.
of what happened back then
Yep.
on the different sects
Con.
of Israelites.
Yep.
That's why you have to learn about history.
Just
Very
like
important.
in today's time, the truth started off with what? Something called the commandment keepers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So different sects were springing out.
Yeah.
Let's get some more and then we'll wrap up. We'll finish up in Joel. Read that some more out.
Yeah. Continuing on to verse 7, the beast that ascended out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them.
Yeah, bottomless pit being war. This is not talking about some crazy animal coming up out of that biparticle accelerator. What the hell is that? That accelerator? Yeah, the CERN. That's not talking about that thing opening up. Esau got too crazy and now fucking Space Jam characters coming through the
Godzilla
portal.
and shit.
Yeah. Go ahead, huh?
And shall overcome them and kill them. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city,
Yeah, that's America. Go ahead.
which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt,
Yeah,
where also our Lord was crucified.
go ahead.
And they of the people and kindred and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth.
No, that's not it.
It's, the next one.
Oh, okay. Con,
Yeah.
Salakia.
Nah, I started up a little high.
Yeah, that's
Salakia.
fine, huh?
Verse 11, and after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
All right, that's what's going on right now. Now that great fear, this is going into the elites again. They see that the remnant is waking up.
That's right.
Because there's a lot of Israelites have woken up and they know that they're Israelites. But this sect here is different, man. Abaratazah, we have to pray that we're the hopeful elect.
That's right.
You know? There's no other Israelite camp out there that's like through the Spirit, I can say this, through this power of the Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, through the elders and apostles, a great millstone. This is it, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Go ahead,
Keep going, I got something.
Well, no, read that last precept again, because that was the point.
Oh, okay, Con. Revelation chapter 11.
And then I want to go to Joel.
Con. Revelation 11, verse 11.
Because the point that I want to stress is the elite, they're upset with us. They're not upset with the fucking Dr. Umar Johnson type of niggas, or an Andrew Tate, or
These ones.
who's the dude that had the one lock in his head? Shaka Atmos. You know, and
Brother
Black,
Polite.
yeah, Black News 102, or Brother Polite. They're not worried about them. They know, we can just lock these niggas up. It's okay.
Yeah.
But if they do something to us, the fire spreads.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's different with us. They do something to IUIC, the niggas go march. They get more members, but they're still going to work. They love Babylon.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Not here. Go ahead.
Revelation 11, verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Most High entered into them.
Yeah.
And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Yeah, Esau didn't understand that till we broke it down, and now it scares the shit out of him.
Yep.
Because we understand that to be what? 350 years approximately.
That's right.
And then we woke up.
For the two prophets.
That doctrine is not mainstream, bro.
Well, yeah, this
But we believe it, and Esau's like, damn, that makes sense, but I don't believe it, and I don't see how they believe it, you know?
Yeah.
So let me send an agent and tell them that it's something different, or it happened already, you know? Let's go to Joel.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
Right, so not just 144,000, you even got other Israelites that are having dreams. You have women having dreams about martial law and destruction. They don't even know nothing about the truth. But the spirit on them is scaring the shit out of them so much, they say, you know what, let me hit this red button and see how many likes I'll get. You know? Only for the hopeful elect to find it and to boost our faith. Go ahead.
And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids, in those days will I pour out my spirit.
You know, some of our women, a lot of them are proud as hell. They'll have dreams, but they won't say nothing to you. Because they think they know how to interpret them. They think they know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They be having dreams. They won't say shit. But guess what? When that stuff starts happening, then they're gonna want answers. Hey, we might not be around. You're gonna have to figure it out on your own. You know, because some of those dreams, if they were to explain them and we broke them down, it would instill faith in them. But the Lord don't want a lot of you women. That's what we was going into earlier. You don't want to get your chores done, so you got to get destroyed.
That's right.
You know? That's what I took from that video. The daughters of Belial. You bitches need chores, man. You need to be busy. So since you don't want to be busy, stay busy when all hell breaks loose. With your questions. In your fucking dream journals and shit. You know? Because the Lord's point, look, it's the spirit that they have. These are real, holistic dreams that are prophetic. And they just looking at them like, oh, thank you, ancestors. You know, for talking to me through the UFOs, you know?
rubbing their selenite stones.
Yeah, tarot cards. And they laying out tarot cards. But it was Yahweh by Shemi outside talking to them the whole time. Either on the right hand or left hand side, you know?
Now, just to add on, the main reason why is because the Israelite woman wants access to Yahweh Shai without the Israelite man.
Right. Yep.
That's her biggest problem. Her biggest problem is she wants access to the truth without having to go through you, the Israelite man. Why? Because she does not want to submit to you.
Right.
You got to understand that. That's the main thing.
And these women are wicked, man, because in the scriptures, they'll read the scriptures like Rebecca inquired of the Lord. Like she went directly to the Lord. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or like Deborah. They read stuff like that.
They go into that heavy because they're showing you that the main thing, they don't want to submit to you, meaning they don't want to be in order.
But they don't want to admit to acting like Job's wife. But they'll say Sarah was calling Abraham Lord, but guess what? She also laughed.
Yeah. Come on.
When she was when they said that she's conceived.
Hey, but you know what, brother? At the end of the day,
it shows you the true nature of these black bitches, man. That's how you gotta call them.
I mean, at the end of the day, brother, when it comes to men through faith were able to change, right, and become better and repent. But remember, men and women are different. Women change and repent through blood, death, and destruction. That's how the elect women are going to cleave unto the elect men. Yeah. They can't do that until they start seeing blood, death, and destruction. Right. But that's the reason why as Israelite men, we need to stop wasting our time, right, trying to convince our women to get this. Yeah. They know this, but they don't want to get with it because they haven't seen enough death and destruction to convince them, right, to get with the program. All right.
Man, that's why now when I get in heated arguments with my women, my last thought is always, man, Esau, just hurry up.
Yeah, man. For real. Yeah.
Just hurry the fuck up, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead, read that again.
Joel chapter
It's the
2.
answer to all our problems. I'm talking about my women, women on the
Right,
job,
that's right.
family members. It's like Esau, just hurry up.
Hey, you know what the saying
Shit.
is? Feminism goes away when the lights go off.
Yep.
When the lights go off, feminism goes right along with it.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Joel chapter 2 verse 28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. And I will also upon the servants and upon the handmaids, in those days I will pour out my spirit.
Everybody's going to get it. All Israelites. The Lord said all his people are going to know. When he brings the destruction, that's when he's going to reveal himself to all the Israelites.
right.
And some of them are going to hear laughter and rejection, and some of them are going to hear protection. You know, out of nowhere, Israelites who don't even know Hebrew are going to start calling on the name.
Yeah.
Going to know the Lord's Prayer. The Lord can download
Yes, sir.
anything into your spirit
Yes, sir.
if you're sincere and of the elect. You don't have a choice.
That's right.
You know? Go ahead.
You want that?
Yeah.
Come.
Yep.
Joel chapter 2 verse 30. And I will shew wonders in heaven and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke.
Right, so we're seeing all of that right now. Heavy chariot sighting. Oh, there was a chariot that flew over the brothers in the Carolinas. I don't know if brothers saw that video. Yo, that was intense, bro. Oh, and then all these planets are out.
Yeah.
All these planets are visible. I'm like, I think that's a chariot. No, I took my phone out and it's a perfect circle.
Yeah.
Not even moving. Okay, that's definitely a planet, a visible joint.
They're aligning. They're all of them are the planets.
They call it a parade, a planet parade, you know?
Yeah. Those are signs in the heavens.
That's
The
for us.
That's right. The men of ancient times, they all knew kind of how to read these signs.
Yeah.
Now that's something that was lost throughout time because we engage more into the carnality, technology. But the thing is, to be honest, it's right there. But all we really need is what? It's faith.
Yeah.
That's what we
Nah,
need.
we all Issacharites, brother. Go ahead.
Joel chapter 2 verse 31. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua
Right,
come.
so we got those signs over and over
the
and over
eclipse.
again. So there has to be a deeper meaning to it. We understand that to be the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because these ordinances is how our lives are governed.
That's right.
Even the different constellations, we don't have the full knowledge of it. They play into the ordinances of the Lord. They're there for a reason. We just don't know. That's why the Lord says, don't be dismayed at these things.
That's right.
All we need is what? The moon to determine our calendar and the sun to heal us.
That's right. Hey, brother,
Other than that, give the praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
now, that's what the scripture said. We know in part, we prophesied in part.
God.
Because there's knowledge out there that just because it's there, the Lord put it out there, but the Lord has told us we don't need to know that
Right.
to be saved. Right? The ability to read the stars and all that, right? That's knowledge out there, right? That's out there.
Yeah.
But the Lord had made it so we will rely on our faith
Yeah.
by making it so, although He put certain knowledge out there, we won't be able to get that, but yet believe in what the Lord is going to do.
Yeah.
So we're not going to sit here and be like, well, I'm not fully complete unless I know how to read the stars.
Right. Right, because the zodiac, what we know as the zodiac in astrology, it's in the scriptures.
Right.
Orion and all the constellations, they're named in there. And then also when you go into Revelation, the 22nd chapter, it goes into the zodiac signs.
Right.
All right, but we're gonna get that full knowledge in the kingdom. You know,
right,
they say
that's right.
people act a certain way.
On the right hand side.
Yeah, on the right hand side, there's truth to it, but we don't know the full truth to it. That's why you got people, they look the same, and for some reason they got the same mannerisms and they talk the same.
Yeah, man.
So the Lord's got something special going on that it's gonna be revealed to us. Hey, that's something to fight for. Finish it out. Yeah, this is the end of the chapter, right?
Come.
Yeah, finish the chapter out.
Joel chapter 2 verse
Hey,
32.
we're just gonna skip class, you know, after this is raining and shit. Go ahead.
Joel chapter 2 verse 32. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call upon the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall be delivered.
Right, that's the thing. All these dreams, this spirit is being poured out, but then the Lord hits you with this. Only the ones that are going to be delivered are going to be the ones that have the names.
That's right.
So his spirit is going to get poured out. But guess what? He controls the left-hand side. So there's going to be judgments getting poured out in 2025. And a lot of that judgment is going to fall upon the women by default.
That's right.
Go ahead.
For in the Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua hath said, and in the remnant whom Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall call.
Right, so again, the Lord left a little sanctuary that was scattered throughout all the countries. All right, that's not talking about Trump going over there saying we're going to take Gaza, we're going to level it, and we're going to make some smart cities for the hopeful elect. Nah, that's not what that's talking about.
Hey, brother, you think that's a conversation he's having with Elazar, with the Zealot?
Yeah, right.
You know, the Zealot said Trump told him pull up to New Orleans.
Right.
So he's like, yeah, we had to pull 45, 47 told us to pull up to New Orleans. We had to pull up. That's why we got the orange.
Yeah, right. Hey, what part of the lane do you want, Alazar? Or you gonna have to split it with Zabak? You and Zabak gonna have to fight over it.
Nero's like, man, yeah, you Hebrew Israelites are being misunderstood.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah, you know, Alazar, first thing he doing, he gonna build a Coca-Cola plant.
yeah.
That nigga love Coca-Colas, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, we gonna wrap up. We joking around, but hey, what's Panya Hakodam? And give all praises to That's the Most High in the name of the Son, who you ignorantly call God, and Jesus Christ, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Death to all you wicked Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. May the Lord torture you up until the very end. Double honors to our elders and apostles and bishops, a great millstone, and to the men out there on the highways and byways. Keep on pushing. Hey, shalom.
Shalom.
We can kind of just huddle up right here for real.